Hi, this is Michelle Specht. I play Dr. Elise McKenna on Star Trek Continues. Oh my God, I'm totally fangirling right now because I just met Dan Davidson and Bill Smith of the Trek Geeks podcast. Oh my gosh, they are amazing.
Bing, 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 bing. Bong, 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 bong. Bing, bong.
My doorbell's not working. It's frozen.
Oh, my God. Don't even get me started.
Oh.
So last night, we have a space heater down in the furnace room because there was one winter a couple of years ago where our heating system actually froze because it was so cold out. Mm-hmm. It was like 40 below zero. And we have forced hot water for heat, and one of the pipes in the heating system actually froze. So last night, one of us stayed downstairs and went and checked on the heater every few hours.
Ugh.
I don't like having a space heater.
Yeah.
They scare me. Mm-hmm. And tonight, the other one of us will do it, which means me. So
does the space heater have a picture of your face on it? Because that would scare me.
You're an idiot.
So
you make no sense.
Speaking of heat, and I take it that you don't like space heaters because of the possibility of fire. Is that safe to say?
That is absolutely correct.
Okay. So let me tell you this little story about what happened today. Today we're moving Em and Tasha into their new apartment. So we go up to my mother and father-in-law's to get a bureau that has been stored up there for some time. And I've got a U-Haul truck that we rented for doing everything. And Sue and Em are in front of me as we leave their place, and I'm behind them. And about a mile up the road from my in-laws' house, there's a right turn that there's usually a lot of traffic, and this truck comes out of that turn, turning towards us and in front of Sue. And I'm looking at it as it's coming towards me, and I'm like, what is that orange thing under their truck? And as it passes and I look in my side mirror, their entire right wheel in the back was engulfed in flames, and flames were just shooting up. I'm telling you, if that thing hit the fuel pump, there was going to be trouble because it was an inferno, and it smelled horrible. Like, I think the brake must have gotten stuck or something. It was like, wow.
Oh my word.
Yeah, it was big fire. I mean, it was big fire.
Yeah. Big fire.
Yeah. And then I saw an eagle.
You're so random.
It happened right after that.
I saw an eagle.
I saw an eagle.
He makes things go.
Yeah, it was cool.
Velociraptors, where?
But, oh, man, it was cold moving furniture out of that truck several times today.
I can only imagine. So, my wife and I were out today, and we were out during the really windy stretch. Where the wind chill was just unbearable. Tonight, in theory, it's supposed to be close to 30 below zero Fahrenheit.
Wow.
We're with the wind. So, but we're supposed to get a break. But Friday, it's supposed to be 55 degrees.
What?
Yeah, you didn't see the forecast?
No, I don't follow the forecast too much.
Friday, 55 degrees Fahrenheit above zero. So if you account for the wind chill, and tonight it's going to be 30 below. We're talking like an 85 degree temperature swing.
See, math isn't that hard.
I had to have somebody tell me that because we get into negative integers and I'm not doing so well.
It was bone chilling. It was 0 degrees when we picked up the U-Haul truck this morning. It was And then when I got in the U-Haul truck, the windshield wipers didn't work.
Of course.
Because they were frozen. So then they thawed out and they worked okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cold. It was cold.
Why do we live where the air hurts our face?
Hey, you get to throw in a face reference without it really being a face reference. I like that.
Right? Yeah.
That was very good.
But you didn't answer my question.
I don't know. We were born and raised here. We're just here. I don't know.
I'm so out of here, man.
Thank God.
So glad you're moving down. I'm out of here.
Yeah, really. Jeez. So did you catch, very quick, got to ask you, did you catch any of the football game today, the Chiefs and Titans?
No, not at all.
I saw one play. I went to get pizza for dinner tonight, and I was at the place, and it was on the screen. This is interesting. The quarterback threw a touchdown pass and received a touchdown pass on the same play.
Say that again?
Yeah. Mariota, is that his name? The quarterback for Tennessee? I don't know.
Mariota, yeah.
Not very good. Mariota. He threw a touchdown pass and received a touchdown pass on the same play. Didn't
Brett Favre do that once?
The last person to do it in the regular season was played for Minnesota. It was not Brett Favre, but he did it in the 1997 season in Week 7. But yeah, it got deflected by a Kansas City defender, and it came right back to him. He caught it and ran it in the end zone.
Wow.
It's a cool stat.
The Titans, I mean.
And then,
if it's not the Music City Miracle, they're just, they shine in the playoffs when they make it.
Well, they shined because they were losing by 18 in the second half to Kansas City, and they still won by a point. So good job, Kansas City.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's Sports Talk with Bill and Dan.
Yes, moving right along.
On the Trek Geeks Radio Network.
Oh, I should play the ESPN theme. No, we hate ESPN.
No, we hate ESPN. And I'm sure Disney would want a royalty.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Then we'd have to pull it off Spotify.
Oh, golly.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
No, go ahead.
I got 2 words for you.
What's that?
Discovery. Tomorrow.
I was going to say, what's the other word?
I'm so excited.
When people hear this, it will have already happened.
Right. But we can still say it now. But yeah, I'm very, very excited.
That's a good thing we don't try to date this podcast. That's a great job, Dan.
I wouldn't want to date you anyway.
Are you ready to do this?
I am ready.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Wow, you sound like the foghorn on third down at Gillette Stadium.
Or more complex than brown.
Oh,
much
very nice.
Superior.
I can't get that low, so I will not even say the old ones.
The old ones. Yes, It had been so long I had forgotten.
That's pretty good.
That's what happens in the morning.
So is this how you went from Spock to Spook? You were thinking of Ruck?
I might have been, yes, absolutely.
Help me, Spook. Help me, Spook.
Resistance cancels out programming. I love him. He's so good.
The thing is, too, is Ted Cassidy's voice turns up so many times in TOS.
It does. And it's great every time.
You remember watching the Banana Splits as a kid?
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana.
No, don't do that, because then, we got to take it off Spotify.
Oh, that's true.
But his voice would turn up in the animated shorts for all those, Banana Splits cartoons also, which I always thought was interesting.
The only thing I remember about Banana Splits is the song and the trying to go up the slide and falling in the beginning opening credits.
Yeah.
And then you heard that boing noise when they would fall.
Do you remember their names?
Dougal, Moogle, Snork, something like that. I don't know.
I think Snork is right. I got to Google this now.
Yeah, it was. I loved all those old shows, Banana Splits and Wonder Bug and Dr. Shrinker. All those shows that were on after school when I got home. Those were all classics.
Let's see. There was Fleagle, who was on guitar and vocals.
Mm-hmm.
There was Bingo, who was on drums. Drooper, who played bass, and Snorky, who played keys.
Snorky. I don't even remember that they played a band.
I do vaguely.
Huh. Could that be the seed which grew into 5-year mission?
No.
I would not think so. No, not at all.
No. It was a Hanna-Barbera thing. It ran for 2 seasons and only a 31 episode plus some shorts, which is amazing because Channel 56 in Boston played that thing for 7 freaking years.
Oh my God. They always had it on. But I could see 5-year mission doing the opening credits where they're falling up the slide. That would be quite funny.
Oh, see, that would be good if they covered the Banana Split song, which I think is called Tra La La.
That would be hysterical. Let's get them on that.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to jump right away. Dan,
that could be one of their final perks for the Kickstarter.
The guy they sued, they're just going to come straight to you.
It gets them out there. People see them. People love them more because we love them, right?
Believe it or not, it ran for 31 episodes on NBC Saturday mornings from 1968 to 1970.
Wow. Huh. I did not know that. That's amazing.
And even though it was a Hanna-Barbera thing, the costumes were designed by Sid and Marty Krofft.
Yes, they do look like that. They look like a lot of things like Sigmund the Sea Monster type of costume stuff. Yeah.
And the series sponsor was Kellogg's.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Which I didn't know either.
Breakfast cereal, Yeah. Cool. Banana Split. Wow. That's really reaching into the old memory vault, isn't it?
Well, here's another one. So you remember, since you and I both watched, obviously, Banana Splits, they used to have a series of sometimes live action shorts that were attached to it.
Yes.
And there was one called Danger Island. Do you remember that?
I do not remember that one.
And Mike in the van, who listens to Trek Geeks, will knows about this because he and I have talked about this. But it starred Jan Michael Vincent.
Oh, my.
Who at the time went by Michael Vincent. And there was a character named Chongo. And whenever Chongo made an appearance, it was kind of like Treasure Island, but for kids. It was usually, uh-oh, Chongo!
That, I vaguely remember that.
And Chongo ran around going, ay, 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 ay. It was...
I'm looking at a cast picture, and it's the older guy who looks like a scientist. Is that Worf's father from TNG? It looks just like him. Huh.
No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
No, in fact, I remember that guy for some other stuff.
All right.
Like Mannix or whatever. Just like 70s procedural TV shows, that type of thing.
He has all the diagrams and specs at home.
No, it definitely wasn't that guy. Okay. Wow. See, now I gotta just so many memories now with Chongo.
Chongo. I'm gonna have to look that up now. Chongo.
Oh, there's episodes on YouTube, my friend.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I don't want to do them now, though, because we kind of got a show to do, but probably be more fun.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we probably should do that.
I'm ready.
You are?
I'm born ready.
Tra la la. Sorry.
No.
I did 3 notes. I don't think they're going to get us for that.
No, I think you're safe.
Although I don't think they're going to bag us if you decide to sing 5-Year Mission again. I mean, the band will sue us, but that's different.
There's no need for me to sing 5-Year Mission. Why spoil greatness is how I look at it now, right?
Wow. You were... that is such a turnabout
now,
for you.
That could be taken 2 ways. Why sing a song that is already great and it's just going to hurt it? Or why should I bothering my greatness with singing a song from 5-Year Mission? I'm going to go with the former, but I would not be surprised if some people thought it would be the latter. But I'm not that way. I'm positive. I'm here to help.
I've not had enough coffee yet so far to parse that. So by the way, what are you drinking?
I got some brown sugar crumble donut coffee going today.
Nice. I have a cinnamon sugar cookie.
I was going to do that, but we're getting low, and I don't want to drink it because my wife loves it so much. So
getting low. You just bought 47 boxes.
Yeah, but we split them. We split them between here and Nashua. So she has two or three a day, or 2 a day at least. So it's not.
That's 23 and a half boxes a piece.
23. I don't think it was that many. It could have been. It would have been great, but still, she's still up here during the week by herself. I don't want her to run out of coffee. It might not be this week. It might be another week, but that wouldn't be nice. It wouldn't be fair. And
she's drinking all that coffee in celebration, is what you're saying.
It could be, but I'm peace and tranquility. I want everybody to be happy. So Let her have her coffee.
I don't want to sabotage your tranquility.
We were talking last night about something before the game, and she said the word sabotage, and I went, sabotage. And she was looking at me like, what are you talking about?
That's the look I give you just about every day at the office.
It is. It is.
All right, you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Bing bong, governor.
Hello.
Hello, governor.
Tip of the iceberg to you, mate.
Did you know today, as we record this, is World Snow Day?
What is with these weird days?
I don't know. It's when does snow need a day? Because here in New Hampshire, you get about 6 months of it, for God's sake.
Today is Plastic Coaster Reference Day.
Oh, that's a holiday I could get behind.
Yeah.
Because coasters go under beer.
Or coffee.
Or wine.
Which made me think of it just now.
Speaking of coffee, what are you drinking?
Cinnamon sugar cookie.
Very nice. I'm actually drinking Green Mountain's Kenya blend.
Yeah.
Because I wanted some place that didn't have winter like New Hampshire.
Yeah. Well, actually, yesterday when we were doing all our stuff at the house, it was 45 in Yarmouth.
Oh, I know.
It was actually balmy.
It's fantastic. I had I had my sunroof open a little bit yesterday, driving around town, and people are going, "What? You had your sunroof open with like 45 degrees?" Yes, because at that point it feels like summer here.
It does.
We had a 1 month stretch where it was in either the teens or single digits or below zero. So this feels like spring.
Springy. Hey, so you've had Boston cream donut, of course, right?
Absolutely.
Coffee, I mean.
Right, I figured.
So the other day, I'm at my sister's getting ready for work, and I'm making coffee in the coffee maker, and she's upstairs, and their upstairs bedroom is kind of far away from the kitchen. You have to go up a couple of flights of stairs, and it's pushed off from the main part of the house. It's over the garage, and you know where that is.
Yeah.
So I've got my Boston cream donut brewing, and I'm just doing stuff in the kitchen, and all of a sudden I hear from the top of the stairs, "What are you having that's chocolate?" I'm like, what? What are you talking about? She goes, "I smell chocolate." I'm like, oh, yeah, I just brewed Boston cream donut. And she's like, "Oh my God, it smells so good." That's what it's.
I hope your sister hears your impersonation of her and then throws you out.
Either that or references Alex Trebek in Star Trek again.
See, I was working myself up to an Alex Trebek reference and you stole my thunder.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
What is stealing your thunder?
Oh, you know what I have to say to that? That's what I have to say. You'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
Ba-boom.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. But we don't have any Boston cream donut here in Yarmouth. It's all down there. So I'm going with the cinnamon sugar cookie today. And I like it. It's good.
I love cinnamon sugar cookie.
It's one of the best. And it's sad that it's only a holiday flavor.
Well, that means you just buy like 12 boxes.
Yes, I know.
And you enjoy the whole year round.
Whole year round. Yeah.
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 Thanks.
Coffee's good in the morning. I like it. I don't have my low voice today.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
So I thought of you. We had the news on this morning as we were having breakfast before I come up to record. And they were doing, live reports from Gillette Stadium. And playing over the loudspeakers was "Wanna Be Starting Something" by Michael Jackson. Of course, now all I can do is think of you.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, can't do that on Spotify. So yeah, I'm learning. Huh?
I know. You're a slow study.
I am slow study. I study slow. I do. Yes.
Thank you for reiterating that. I appreciate that.
I'm all nervous for the game. What's your prediction? Might as well get a prediction, right?
I don't think I'm making a prediction.
Okay.
Because it's the playoffs. This is, for me, any given Sunday can truly happen in the playoffs. So
yeah,
true. I don't think it's going to be a blowout by any means. That's really the only prediction I can make.
Okay. Well, good. I got a fence here you can sit on if you want.
I know. I always predict the Patriots win, but there's no way I'm going to give you a score. There's no way I'm going to tell you it's going to be X number of touchdowns. Nope. Not doing it.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Fine.
What about you?
Good. No, I'm not giving one.
Oh, yeah. So I'm on the fence.
Well, I'm not going to give one. If you're not going to give one, it's not fair to everybody else.
Well, no, you always position yourself as a greater fan than I am. So in Star Trek or football. So let's hear it.
Pass by 10.
Okay, you heard it here first on Trek. Of course, by the time people hear this game will have already happened.
They'll either be laughing at me saying, yeah, no, or they'll be like, God damn, they're in it again.
Most people point at you and laugh on a regular basis.
And that's why I don't notice it, because it's just regular.
It's par for the course.
It is, yes. It's birdie, actually. Or eagle, albatross, one of the three. Doesn't matter.
No, you're my albatross. Hey-oh. I'm only on my second cup of coffee, and I'm on fire.
Fire. Well, anyway.
I know you'd like to throw me on fire. That's fine.
I would. Yes. No, I would never do that. You're my pal. You're my bud.
And then that's because you'd have to drive to work.
That's true. That's bad enough driving with you, so driving by myself would be even worse. Hey, look at that. It's 9/11. I look at the clock every day at 9/11. I don't know what the deal is with that. Every day.
Really, I usually look at 11/11.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, all right there, Captain Sassafras. You ready to do this?
I am ready. Let's make Harry suffer.
He can't suffer any more than I am right now talking to you.
I walked right into that one.
Like a garden rake.
Like a garden rake.
Shut your face, Grandma. Sorry, that's before people think I'm yelling at someone's grandmother. That's a quote from Impractical Jokers.
It's not very nice, though.
Neither are you. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dan, it's Super Bowl Sunday.
Dun 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 dun.
Way to go!
That's it. Oh my God, the nerves have started already.
So last year at this time, I subjected you to Super Bowl Stump the Geek.
You did.
That's hard to believe that was a year ago.
I know, and here we are again, back in the big game.
Yes.
It's not a bad thing.
Now, at what point are you going through your really bizarre tradition of burning a bloody Kleenex?
That will be later this afternoon, probably around 6:00.
That
right before game time.
If they lose, this is your fault.
No,
and I don't believe it. No, it is. I don't believe in things like this, but I now believe if you burn a bloody Kleenex and they lose, that this is on you.
No, sorry. You can say that all you want. You can say it all you want. It's not going to happen.
Before you buried things that didn't have your blood on them. So now, if you're sacrificing your life force for this, that means that the gods were not happy.
No.
As they usually aren't with you.
No.
And they smited the Patriots as a result.
Who's to say that the jacket I burned a couple of years ago didn't have a little trace of blood or my DNA on it because I might have cut my elbow or something and it was on the inside and I never knew it? You don't know if that was a fact or not, so you can't say
no, but you didn't burn it because it was a bloody jacket. You're burning this because it's a bloody Kleenex.
No, I'm not
an injury you sustained in the last Super Bowl.
See, unless you get your facts straight, you shouldn't start ridiculing me on things that I'm doing.
I have my facts straight.
You have your facts
I can pull the tape from the last time we talked about this.
I burned something that has to do with a previous Super Bowl. It doesn't matter what it is.
You could have burned the shirt you had on last time.
I know. That's right. And this thing that I have from last year is from last year's Super Bowl. So
instead, you chose the grossest option possible.
I chose the only option possible.
You were naked watching the Super Bowl.
No, I'm not going to burn something that they won with that I was wearing. You're such a fool. You're a fool.
So wait, you just contradicted yourself. If you burn something that's directly related to the last Super Bowl, and they've won 5 of them, that means you've burned 5 things that you've worn when they've won.
No.
Yes, that's what that means.
That's what it means, but I said it wrong. So just move along. You got to do a tradition. Well, actually, okay. Let me add this in. My sister will be burning a shirt as well. Does that help?
No, because she thinks Alex Trebek was in Star Trek Insurrection.
Oh, we're so screwed.
You're so screwed.
Jeez. Oh,
love you, Donna. So last night, my wife and I are sitting in the living room, and we were catching up on various shows because it's been a crazy week with my travel and stuff. And she was telling me how the kids of a friend of hers from the gym have this app on their phone called iFart.
Oh, lovely.
Well, so she downloaded it. Next thing I know, she starts playing fart noises, and they're named somewhat humorously. And I have to admit, I was laughing like a stupid 11-year-old kid.
Oh my God. I don't know if you want to know.
I'm not going to repeat any of the names. I'm not going to tell anybody to go download this app, but it does appear to be available for both iOS and Android. But the level of effort that went into this app is pretty interesting. There's even something called a security fart, where you can set one to go off when somebody picks up your phone.
Is this what Trek Geeks has come to?
Well, it's what it's always been with you involved.
Oh, wow.
I'm just finally sinking to your level.
Wow. Oh, my God. No, I'm glad you get to sit down in your living room and have fun and do things like that last night. We really don't have much of a living room left.
So before I click the record button, you told me you were standing in front of your closet in the house.
That is absolutely correct. The old podcast studio is empty. And as a result, I had to find some place to put my equipment to record. And the only place that I could that didn't have a lot of echo, because all the rooms are so empty, is my master bedroom. And the only place I could really set up was on the shelf in the closet. So I'm standing in front of my closet. My laptop is on the shelf, because it's not a shelf way up top. It's kind of, because we have an angled roof, it's kind of about, 4 feet up from the ground. I got all my stuff. I got the microphone attached to the shelf, and here I am.
I want to tell you, this is probably some of the best audio you've ever produced. You're right. Absolutely no echo. It's nice and balanced.
Yeah.
This is the best you've ever done, buddy. Congratulations. It only took 128 episodes.
Well, practice makes perfect, and I guess now we're done practicing, aren't we?
Well, one of us is.
Big jerk face.
Hey, I'm still taking mulligans right and left here.
Yeah, we made a lot of progress. This will actually, to tell you the truth, Bill, in all seriousness, this will be the last time I record Trek Geeks in Maine. The very last one.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Next week, we will be leaving Maine for the last time, the house, probably on Saturday, driving back up here for the closing on Monday. But the next time we record Trek Geeks, it'll be in Nashua going forward. So it's kind of a little sad moment, actually, to tell you the truth.
Well, it's a space that served you guys well. I know that it's been a home with a lot of laughs and a lot of great memories, but here's to brand new ones.
Absolutely. 16 years here, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's been fantastic. So, but bigger and better things coming up, so I'm excited.
Rock on. You ready to do this?
I'm ready to do this. Ready to do this. My house.
Ready to do this. Go, Pats. Bing bong.
Can you do that again?
I don't know if I can.
No, come on, punch yourself
physically. Well, I'd rather punch you.
Okay. Well, bing bong from New Hampshire.
Bing bong. Welcome, Granite Stater.
Yes, it's good to be back.
You'll always be a Mainer in your heart, though.
Don't let my wife hear you say that. She'll be punching you.
Well, no, I would never say that to her because she is a Mainer.
Yes,
but you're a Mainer.
Oh, all right, if you say so. I think there's the entire state of Maine that is going to disagree with you on that. I am from away, as they like to say.
I don't give a crap what they say. You're from Maine.
Wow.
Where did you move here from?
Well, that's
Maine. You're from Maine.
Well, where did I move from first?
New Hampshire, but you hate New Hampshire. So
wow. Okay, for all the people in New Hampshire listening right now, Bill is lying. I love New Hampshire, and I'm glad to be back.
You're only moving back because you're working in Massachusetts and you don't want to pay Mass state income tax.
Wow, my goodness gracious! So
it's not untrue.
It's great to be back here with you, I guess. Ugh.
No, it's not.
No, it's really not.
So how did the move go yesterday?
It went well. It was a long day. I mean, we've done, oh my God, we have done, I'd say 10 to 15 landfill runs in the last 2 weeks for stuff that we just decided we weren't going to keep. And we still have a full storage unit in Maine and a full U-Haul truck out in my brother-in-law's driveway. You gather a lot of stuff in 16 years, and it was very hard for me to say stuff and not boop. So yeah.
Right. I can only imagine. I mean, someday when we decide to relocate, we'll have that problem ourselves, I'm sure, but still.
Yeah. It was very bittersweet. We're both excited about the next chapter, but we were there for 16 years. And at the end of the day, when we were all done and leaving, we had every light of every room in the house on. And we started in the finished basement and walked and videotaped every room and shut off every light as kind of like a little, just like a little process. And we ended up, the last room was our bedroom, shut the light off and headed out. That was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you feel good about it?
I feel good. It was sad, but we feel good. Get things started down here and be closer to you all the time. That's great.
I can't wait.
Great. Yeah, great. So it's funny, though. We're heading back up to Maine and tomorrow for the closing, so we can't stay away.
That's because you're a Mainer.
Gonna go get some lobster. I want some lobster, buddy.
Oh, wait, I gotta bleep that one.
Yeah, you do. Oh boy!
I mean, it's accurate as far as your Mainer dialect.
Yes. I'll tell you what. Driving down that highway, I couldn't believe it. All the traffic was coming to and fro. I couldn't even believe what was going on.
Wait, people from Maine don't talk that fast. Let's be honest.
Hey-o. Thank you.
There was one time I was about 19 years old. I was a regional trainer for Friendly's, the restaurant chain.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on my way to the South Portland restaurant to do training.
Mm-hmm.
And I took back roads because my father at the time suggested I should go up through New Hampshire and cut over. And so I tried that, and I got lost because these were the days before turn-by-turn navigation in your car.
Yeah,
these were the days before cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
You had a map or you had an atlas, and you if you were taking a long trip, you did one of those AAA trip ticks. But yet I digress. And so I tried this, and I got lost because it was easy to do if you take back roads, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It shaved a half an hour off my trip, in theory, until I got lost. And then I stopped at some stupid gas station asking for directions to the Friendlies in South Portland. And it's like a bad movie, man. I tell you what, the old guy who was wearing overalls and a red baseball cap that wasn't Red Sox, it was just plain, literally said to me, and I can't make this up, "Can't get there from here."
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And I'm like, this is so. Now I understand the stereotype. I mean, stereotypes come from somewhere, right? But I was convinced there was a camera on me, just waiting for the reaction, almost like candid camera.
Yeah, you can't get there from here. But what you want to do is you want to go up the road, and you don't want to take a left. You don't want to take a right. You want to take a straight. Take a straight, go up that way, and then you'll be right up there, buddy.
You still talk way too fast.
Take it straight.
Yeah, you got to take it straight. He's almost like Forrest Gump. Here's the other thing: is you can drive the speed limit in Maine on the highway on the interstate and pass people right and left. It is a slower pace of life in Maine. It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
It's the way life should be. That's the motto.
Which is why you couldn't wait to get the hell out. I'm kidding.
Oh, wow. Ooh, okay.
I love Maine, especially leaving.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, the best thing about Maine is it's not Vermont.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true.
Wow, listen to us rag on other New England states here on Trek Geeks.
Us? What are you talking about? It's a singular this time, Pally.
Listen to all your Maine stereotypes that you're bringing out in your impersonation. That's hatred right there, mister.
Impersonation is the greatest form of flattery.
No, it's imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. And Mainer.
Yep.
Yeah. I call you Granite Stater. Doesn't have the same effect.
No, doesn't.
Well, welcome back home, buddy.
Thanks,
It's
man.
good to have you.
It's good to be here, and should be fun. I'm recording downstairs in the basement of my brother-in-law and sister's house, like we do with Discovering Trek. So, coolness.
Fantastic. Are you ready to do this, mon frere?
I am tired. But ready to go.
I'm tired too. Yeah, I'm tired.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Bing bong.
Wow.
What
Sorry.
the hell was that?
I just was forced to watch NASCAR, and I just don't have any clue why.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Oh, God. I mean, it was kind of cool because in the final lap, there was a crash. So the person who's in the lead lost. Sorry for the spoiler alert for maybe the 4 people that are interested. But yeah, I just cannot get into that at all.
So the only time in my life I've ever watched NASCAR, I was on a business trip for work, and I had to fly to New York City on Sunday for a conference that was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I got to my hotel room in Times Square at the Marriott Marquis. Granted, it's my first time in New York City. I'm totally freaked out because I have a horrible phobia of tall buildings, as you know. And as I'm flipping channels, the only channel that's really coming in is the one with the Daytona 500 on it. And it happens to be the Daytona 500 where Dale Earnhardt died.
Okay. 20 years. No, not 20 years ago. No. Okay.
In 2001.
Yep.
And I, at that point, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to watch racing.
So it was your fault.
That's kind of the way it felt at the time. But
wow.
So yeah, that's the only time I've ever watched NASCAR. I don't. I get that people enjoy it. I just don't.
Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan at all. And what was kind of interesting, if there's anything interesting about it, is the guy who won tonight's race drove the number 3 car, which is the number car that Dale Earnhardt Sr. used to drive.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of, I guess it was cool.
That's kind of neat, I guess.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
All I know is that as we record this, it's Sunday, and it's the first Sunday with no new Star Trek until who knows when.
Oh, that's kind of. It's also the first Sundays, first weekend since Thanksgiving that I haven't had to travel back and forth to Maine.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to New Hampshire.
Yes, it's very nice not to have to drive back and forth to and fro multiple times. I like it.
Trek Geeks, a Granite State podcast.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Live for your diving.
I'm going to drink to that. Yes, I am right now.
What are you drinking?
I'm going a little simple this week. I got some vodka and some Minute Maid lemonade with mint. It's part of it's not something I added. That's what they sell. And it's
weird.
It's good. It's crisp and clean and refreshing.
Lemonade.
And it has vodka.
That cool, refreshing drink.
Yes.
Sorry, a little Eddie Murphy segue.
I like that. We're not going to do any Arnold this week, though, right?
No.
No, never.
Got to get out of here.
This lemonade is great. I got to have some more.
So all this week, on the days we commuted together this week, I should say, because there was one day we didn't, I guess, or 2 days. You have done wall-to-wall Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonations to the point where I was laughing so hard at one point, I was practically hyperventilating, yes, and I had tears streaming down my face. It was hilarious.
And the bad thing is that we can't repeat any of the things we were saying.
Although then we got on a great discussion of the Jacksons' album from the 1980s, Victory.
Yep.
That terrible, terrible album.
Very bad album. A state of shock.
Oh my God, that song. I had that in my head for like 2 days. So one of the releases off the album was a duet between Mick Jagger and essentially Michael Jackson called State of Shock. And it is so, oh my God, so terrible.
Not as bad as Torture, because that's exactly what Torture is. And let me tell you about Torture. Let's back up a little bit. We actually listened to Torture in the car just to get an idea of how bad it was. And in that video, it's the Jacksons. So you got Marlon and Tito and Jermaine and all of that. I don't even know all of the name, Randy. And whenever they showed Michael, which was only twice in the entire video, it was a wax figure. It wasn't even him.
Wow, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, I just realized that this weekend. I was checking out. I'm like, that's not even a real person. That's really quite sad.
The thing I learned about you this week, though, in the car is that not only did you cement your status as probably one of the biggest Michael Jackson fans I know, but you know all the dance moves from the video.
Well, luckily in this video, there are no dance moves.
Well, but I mean, you're dancing in the car as you're driving, obviously, as best you can. But so this begs a question: in your Michael Jackson fandom, and God, I wish we had a podcast on this. How many times did you practice those dance moves to the video?
I don't know, but I knew them all like I know episodes of Star Trek. I knew every single move. Yep. As a matter of fact, if Thriller is ever or Beat It's ever on the radio, I'm doing the whole thing in my head, and I'm like, my head will be bobbing in the direction it's supposed to go in. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, I know them all. Yep.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, can you do the whole Smooth Criminal lean?
Yeah, no, I can try to, but then I would be on my face.
Not anymore.
and everybody would say, "Danny, are you okay?"
Oh, that.
Sorry.
So I've learned so much here about you. I can't believe it. For 20 years, I didn't know that. On top of having horrible taste in music, and you also like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was always a big fan. Yeah.
Love Michael Jackson.
Yep, absolutely. It's funny that we're talking about this because earlier today I sent you a video of Michael Jackson's Hollywood Tonight, which stars. It's after he died, so the video doesn't have him in it except for in flashback little images. But Sofia Boutella is the star of that, who is of course Jayla from Star Trek Beyond, and she's awesome in that video.
I believe that.
Oh, you did? So you didn't watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
She's phenomenal in that video. Unbelievable.
I didn't. You ready to do this?
Yes, sir. You got it.
Bing bong.
Hi.
Hey, Fark.
Hi.
We figured we'd at least make you part of the outtake this week too.
Well, I wasn't quite sure. I heard the bing bong, and normally it's just you two yahoos blathering back and forth, so I was waiting.
We figured we'd bring in the third Yahoo, and it would be like a Tre de Yahoo.
Yahoo serious.
Oh, excellent reference.
Very nice.
Excellent reference. That's a great reference. I love it. Yeah. So I'm very excited to do DS9 Season 2. You have no idea. And Fark, I'm excited to have you back. Even though the last time you were on the outtake also, if I might add.
I was? I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was you and Rittenhouse, and we were talking about the Spock van.
Oh, that's right.
You are undeniably outtake material all the time, 24/7.
That's what the wife tells me.
Hey.
I wish that I planned a sort of Farkism, Danism, battle royale sort of steel cage match. That would have been fantastic.
You can't plan those.
I should have prepared a few just so I can go back and forth.
No,
it'd be like 8 Mile.
Just freestyle some. So yeah, I was doing my rewatch of Voyager the other night. Wait a second, that's a lie. I don't watch Voyager.
Does anybody?
Oh, they definitely do because I get yelled at constantly online.
Bill, don't be a prude.
So which would you rather watch first, the animated series or Voyager?
Animated series.
Wow.
I said that so fast.
You did. There was no hesitation whatsoever.
Zero pause. I didn't have to put any thought into it.
That's just like us, pretty much every episode.
Farkuche Moya.
We have traveled far from the lands of our fellow drummers. Farkuche Moya.
Farkuche Moya.
I need a shirt that says Farkuche Moya now.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
no, I really do.
Yeah. And the picture of you and Fark at Vegas when you're looking dollingly into his eyes.
No. It's got to be just the Farkuche Moya. Maybe with a silhouette of Fark. I would put that in the Trek Geeks store just to buy it myself.
Didn't one of you guys do a Photoshop of me as him at one point?
Yes.
I swear.
Yes.
I made a one of you with the Chakotay tattoo. And indeed.
That's right. That's what it should be then.
I like that.
That should be a t-shirt. T-shirt, bumper sticker, keychain, oven mitts.
Thong.
Beefcake calendar.
We're not doing any Voyager Beefcake calendar.
All right, so let's talk about this beefcake calendar. When's this happening? Because I gotta get my hands on it.
Wait, what do you have to get your hands on for the beefcake calendar?
Yes.
Okay,
exactly.
It's going to be a 2019 calendar, so you're going to have to wait. You just have to prime yourself.
Will it be like an 18-month calendar, or are you going to do the standard 12-month?
We'll probably do the 12, maybe a 13, just for those lazy people that don't go out and buy a calendar until February.
That is a fantastic idea.
I just now thought of that too. I'm going to suggest that to the rest of the guys.
Are you guys going to do like a group photo for beefcake, sort of make it like the 13th month, and it'll be sort of like oh God, what's the movie with the unemployed British guys who start stripping?
The Full Monty.
Magic Mike?
Yes, the Full Monty. Thank you.
Magic Mike. They play one. I'm putting that one in the queue.
You seem to recall that just a little too easily, too.
I was trying.
No, I had to think about the Full Monty at least.
All I can see now is that scene in the unemployment office where Hot Stuff is playing over the Muzak, and they immediately they start sort of mini doing their dancing routine in their heads while they're waiting for the unemployment line. And now I can see Fark doing that in my head, and I need brain bleach.
brain bleach or lotion? Which one? Or both?
No comment.
Or both?
See, you got one on me there, Bill, because I have not seen the Full Monty.
What?
I've never seen it.
You obviously have not gotten Bill drunk enough then.
That's after last year in Vegas. I assure you, I was hammered quite enough one night.
Yep. Remember that, Fark? Oh, wait, no, sorry, you don't remember that.
You son of a bitch.
Wow.
It still hurts. Still hurts.
It hurts us?
No, it hurts you. I was mourning along with Fark. Apparently, you take delight in that fact. What are you, a Gary Graham fan?
No, whoa. I'm very upset. And I'm very upset this year.
He will never be on this podcast now. Not that he was going to anyway.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Oh my! All right, boys, are you ready to do some damage here to season 2?
Very, very slight damage, actually, from my end.
I'm damaged.
I know you are.
Say that again.
Wow. All right, let me pull up the spreadsheet and then we'll make this happen.
Pull it out, Bill.
Well, that took a turn. I wasn't quite ready for that. I'm sorry.
You don't even have to say that. He podcasts without pants on.
Don't judge.
No judgment.
Judgery looks so poor on you, Dan.
Indeed.
All right, here we go.
You wear it well.
I'm waiting for Fark just to instantaneously break out into song intermittently. All right.
All right.
Bing bong, governor.
It's Sunday morning, so that means one thing. Bing bong.
Whoa. Whoa, this is taking quite the turn.
Yes. That's one of the benefits of recording in the morning is I have a very big range in my voice. I can go really low or I can go really high, which I'm not going to do.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
My eardrums appreciate that. Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Since it is morning, what you drinking?
Okay, well, you saw my wonderful tweet yesterday about the new flavors that I got at Parker's Maple House.
Yeah. I don't know that I call it wonderful, but
yes.
let's press on.
Yeah, they're all maple flavored, various different flavors. So this morning, special, since we were recording, I was going to go with the maple coconut because I know that you would love it. So I grabbed the K-Cup and I put it in the Keurig machine that my sister has, and I close it up, and a message comes up on the screen. Oops, this is not an official Keurig cup. Please use one with the official Keurig label. So, yeah.
There's a way around that.
There's
two ways around that.
There is. I just didn't have time to do it, so I poured myself some cinnamon sugar Christmas cookie or whatever the heck it's called. The one that I got my wife like 78 boxes, and I'm having one of those.
Yeah, because some of those maple flavors sounded downright nasty when you posted that photo yesterday.
There are some weird ones.
I seriously wanted to hurl. That's how bad they were.
I'll try anything maple flavored, man.
Let me run through the list here. All right. So you posted a photo of 8 different K-Cups, which are all best by somewhere between 2019 and 2020. And you've got some maple nut fudge. Maple bacon. It's perhaps the only way you can take bacon and make it worse. Maple cream, which sounds kind of weird. Sugar maple. Okay. Plain maple. I don't know what the difference is between the other two and this one, but this one's just plain maple. Maple pumpkin. Maple pecan. And lastly, the one you just mentioned, maple coconut, which makes me throw up in my mouth a little. I'm not going to lie.
Those were all very well read except for one. You were a little incorrect. One. Was it maple pecan? It's not maple pecan. It's maple pecan. No.
I hate you so much right now.
Yeah, the maple pumpkin one sounds a little odd, but that's one of the reasons why I decided to get the whole 10-pack. Or
wait,
however
you don't
many
think
packs it
the
is.
others sound odd?
Nah, they're all normal. Well, maple coconut's not really something new, but all the other ones are regular maple flavors. Maple cream, maple sugar maple, maple bacon. I like maple bacon. I don't know what your problem is. Anything with it. You could have I don't know, fish juice bacon, and I'd probably eat it.
I can't wait to hear the difference between maple cream, sugar maple, and maple.
Yeah, there probably is one.
Yeah. Yeah, the difference is how many of these they can charge you for.
Exactly. But you know what? They're local. Love them. I'll give them the cash. And I just got to get the K-Cups to work, and then I'll be even happier.
Look at you supporting small business with crappy coffee. That's fantastic. I'm actually drinking a brew from Caribou Coffees called Caramel Hideaway.
That sounds delightful.
It's actually quite nice. I don't know that I've ever really had it before. New box of K-Cups got open. It's like, nom, nom, nummy.
That's awesome. I can give you a thumbs up on that one.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that.
My pleasure. I'm just here to help.
So I have to tell you that, and you'll appreciate this, my wife, who has been getting over a small bout of pneumonia while I've been having a cold, has started binge watching Game of Thrones.
Nice.
She's tried twice before, so I guess the third time is a charm. And we are probably about halfway through season 2 right now.
Very nice.
And yeah, I'm waiting for her to get to season 3. The Red Wedding.
Oh my God. Okay. Now you have to do this because my nephew did it. And so many people have done it, but my nephew did it for my brother-in-law. And it's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. When the Red Wedding is on, without her knowing, you have to record her as she's watching it on your phone.
Yeah, I remember seeing reaction videos like that, like the day after it happened, because I had faces that were quite similar. So yeah, I'm shutting my mouth. I mean, there's so much that happens in the early seasons that I forget came back.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a great series. I've loved it. I was really worried about watching it when we first started because I'm a little slow. I'm pack-led-ish.
I know. Yeah, I know.
And trying to remember all the names and regions and everything, I'm like, this is just not going to work. It's Sir Galahad of Grindman Fron or whatever the heck it is. I'm just like, I don't know what it's going to be like, but I love it. I'm glad we stuck with it because it's an awesome show. I really enjoy it.
Me too, man. It's so exciting. It's fun to watch her watching it too because she's definitely got some favorite characters right now, which is great too.
And speaking of great shows. The 4 of us, Sue, Donna, Chris, and I, are in season 3 of Longmire. And I got to tell you, I didn't know if I was going to like it at first. It is phenomenal. And anybody who's listening, check it out. It's great storytelling.
Is it great?
It's great.
Where are you in that show right now?
Season 3, we just finished episode 2.
Wow. So you're cruising right through it.
Yeah, we're trying to watch at least one a night, if not 2. And it's phenomenal. Love it.
You're phenomenal. Your face is phenomenal.
I know that.
Wow. I was like, what? Did I lose him?
It was dramatic pause. It was a Kirkism.
Very dramatic.
We have Farkisms. We might as well throw Kirkisms in every once in a while.
Oh, you almost got me again there. Jeez, I'm off my game today.
Got to be on your toes with me. Hey, we did lose an hour of sleep last night.
Oh, I lost more than that. My God.
I lost your face.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
I know it doesn't, but it just feels so right.
Your face doesn't make sense.
That makes sense.
Shut up.
All right, let's do this.
Send your shit.
I'm going to throw one of those in there at some point today.
We've been doing that all week. Poor Admiral Dougherty. Send your ships.
Send your ships. Jean-Luc, we're only talking about 600 people.
I'll keep going.
How many does it take, Admiral?
Oh, God. All right. I don't know if I'm ready to do this, but let's do this.
I'm ready for Dr. Jatrell. Let's do it.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Still shock.
We've been getting some great comments for those. That might have to be a daily thing or a weekly thing now.
We're gonna run out of Michael Jackson songs or duets anyway. Yeah.
We can do it with anything.
You can do it with anything. I've learned so much in commuting with you. I had no idea that you could really do all of the Michael Jackson dance moves from a seated position.
I'm a good dance seater. Let's try that again. I'm a good seat dancer.
A dance seater. Hashtag dance seater.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. If I'm stationary, I'm. Look out. But if I have to get on my feet, look out. Not in a good way.
Don't be standing in the damage path.
No. What you drinking today?
I'm back to Caramel Hideaway like I was last Sunday.
Thank you for the sample, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. This morning I'm going with Starbucks Graham.
I'm sorry.
It's the first time I tried it. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Even though it's Starbucks. I'm not a Starbucks fan.
I find I can't drink their coffee because it irritates my stomach.
It doesn't so much irritate my stomach, but if I want to pay $7 for a drink, I'll go to the bar.
And there better be a half a bottle of booze in there.
Exactly. So that's not bad. I'll go back to my brown sugar crumbled donut or cinnamon sugar cookie tomorrow.
Green Mountain Coffee.
It's
we
good.
Love them. We love them.
We should hashtag we love them.
We love them. It's one of the few great things to come from Vermont.
Wow.
Maple syrup is not one of them.
Our apologies to all our Vermont listeners.
Yeah, the ones that have internet.
Wow.
Oh, come on. We live in New Hampshire, okay?
Yes.
We're entitled to give a little grief to Vermont, even though it's loving, kind of like that cousin you can't stand who only shows up on holidays.
Our upside down brother, Vermont.
Ain't that the truth?
Yes.
And their maple syrup is just dreck. I'm sorry.
I don't even know if I've ever tried their maple syrup.
Don't bother. You'll ruin your taste buds for life.
Okay. All right. I still got the unopened can of Canadian that our good friend Brandon sent me.
That's quite tasty.
I wanted to wait until after the move before we crack it open. So I think this fall we'll be having that.
Wow. Here's hoping it ages perfectly.
Oh, it's stored nicely. It's syrup. It's in a can.
It's in a can. I've never seen syrup in a can you have to pry open.
With a bottle opener. Yeah. Or a can opener, I should say.
Yeah. You can try a bottle opener, sure. Remember the old High C and Hawaiian Punch cans? You had the notch on each, on the top and on the opposite corner to get it to pour.
And it would come out like one of the water fountains at school with the little.
Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. This can.
Yes. It's nice. It's a nice can. I like it.
No, and the syrup is good. I've had it.
I'm looking forward to trying it. I'm sure I'm by the time this drops, I will have already been a guest, but I'm going to be on his podcast Monday, and I'll have to tell him that I'm looking forward to tasting it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could just open it now and just guzzle that stuff right down.
I don't want to do that. I want to save it.
You're getting ready to drink maple coffee all over the place. Why don't you just add some real maple to your coffee?
We do have some New Hampshire real syrup that's already open, so why would I want to open something else when I have something to use? That's just not prudent. Come on, Bill.
I don't know what to do with you. You're such an idiot.
Yeah, let's just open this and waste it. Okay.
You didn't enter into the record that you had New Hampshire maple syrup. It's not even your house.
It's okay. So, all right. I love Donna. Love my sister. Love talking about her here on the podcast because she, for some reason, thinks Alex Trebek was in Insurrection. But anyway, I digress. She refuses and will never and does not use real maple syrup. She only uses that garbage stuff like Vermont Made or Mrs. Butterworth's or something like that.
Or Aunt Jemima.
Yeah. I just find that very weird.
It is syrup-like substance?
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. The only thing that's syrup-like substance is it's syrupy. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Are you sure? Are you sure one of the two of you is not an alien baby, like dropped off by aliens for a long-term experiment?
I can't confirm nor deny that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. I don't even know who you're defending, but I'm going to say thanks.
I'm not defending anyone. I figured the two of you are so radically different.
That's true.
That one of you has to be like from a different planet, literally. Maybe she saw Alex Trebek on that planet.
Oh, maybe it's a planet full of Alex Trebeks. It's like Trebek 7 or something like that is the name of the planet.
That would be the nicest planet in the galaxy. Well, hello. Oh, sorry.
Half of the population
we were looking for was Ipswich clams.
Half of the population has mustaches. The other half doesn't.
Do you remember when Alex Trebek used to host High Rollers?
Not at all.
It was essentially a game show based on playing craps. Of course, they couldn't say that on television,
right?
But it looked like a craps table, and there were these giant, oversized dice, and you would answer questions and earn the ability to roll the dice to win money and prizes.
Mm-hmm.
And he did that years before Jeopardy.
Not ringing a bell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your 70s game show foo is not strong.
You can ring my bell.
Whoa, wait. Spotify.
Oh, that's right. God damn it. We can't do anything fun now.
Well, some would say when you're here, we never do anything fun, but that's just me.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
And besides which, I don't think our listeners need to be assaulted with your version of Ring My Bell.
And that popped into my head because there's a commercial on TV now with that song, and it's on a lot. And I heard it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what the commercial is.
Knowing TV around here, it's probably for some stupid local car company because it's all it seems to advertise.
Peter's Honda.
Oh, God. Peter's of Nashua.
Jeez. Wow. Okay.
If I ever meet the person who does that voiceover, I'm going to slash their tires.
Wow. Okay. Now that's on recording. That's good. That's not too smart there.
It's not like I said I was going to assault them. I'm not going to do that. I'm not a violent person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow.
What did you say?
I see how it's going to be.
Yes, sir.
What, Dan? Would you stop swearing, Dan? Stop it.
Wow.
Dan, stop, Dan. Gee, we got to record. Cut that out. I'm just going to insert a big long string of bleeps there.
Wow. You're mean.
That's the power of the edit, right?
It is. That's true. Power of the editor.
I made myself laugh so hard that I had to cough.
Are you ready, jerkhead?
Yes, I am. Dumb face.
Dumb for you, dumb face.
Yeah,
your face is dumb.
Yeah, well, I'm rubber and you're glue. So whatever I say, or something like that, it's back on you. So I don't know the saying.
Yeah, clearly. All right, slam your coffee mug down and let's go. I hear you drinking.
Sorry.
Bing bong, governor.
Hello. Tip top shape of the morning to you, mate.
What?
Yeah, it's been a brutal few days, man. What can I say?
We're like patient zero.
Yeah, I can't laugh because if I laugh, I'm going to start sounding like Nina Blackwood.
Well, you have the cough. I've got the sore throat that's just a couple of days behind your cough.
Oh, brutal.
Your face is brutal.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know what was not brutal? Driving in without you today. That was like heaven.
It was great for me. I got to be at home.
Yes. Yes, you did.
Jerk.
I got to drive in snow. Huh. No kidding.
I don't care.
Oh, okay, good. Well, you know what? I don't care either. I do.
See that you don't.
I care. I care that you're not feeling good, and I want to offer you my heartfelt get well soon, friend.
You have a heart?
Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Here it comes. Sorry, folks. Yeah, that's what happens when I laugh. Sorry.
That to yourself.
I'm not going to laugh. You're just not going to make me laugh today. That's all.
You always say I never do, so it shouldn't be a problem.
It's more of a pity laugh.
Is that the way it's going to be?
That's the way it's going to be, Governor.
Interesting that I hear a bit of an echo of myself at times. I think on your end.
That's very strange. Very strange, I say. I just heard it myself, actually. Huh. I don't know what the problem is.
Your face is the problem.
Let's do your faces in the outtake. You're great.
I know.
Yeah.
So today,
Hey, it's baseball season.
yeah, I don't. So today, and I blame this on Kevin Reitzel and Norman Lau.
Wow.
I was watching Buck Rogers in the 25th century.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
No, but I'm going to blame them anyway.
Oh, okay. I saw the post. I liked it. DB. Hey, Buck.
Now, season 1 or season 2, which do you prefer?
Oh, season 2 because it's got Hawk.
And they're on the Searcher?
Yeah, I'd go with season 2. Yeah.
Because
so.
it's a season that's more like Star Trek?
Yeah, I could go that way a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you?
Excellent.
No, what would you choose? Season 1 or 2? God, you're a moron.
Excuse me?
Would you choose season 1 or season 2?
Yeah.
What? Wow. Really?
So did you ask me a question? You dropped there for a second.
Oh, well, then you're not listening. Your connection's poor.
I had no audio of you for a second. So if you asked a question, I did not hear it.
Would you choose season 1 or season 2?
Season 1.
Okay. All right. What's the princess's name?
Ardala.
Yes, Ardala. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ardala, yeah.
I say that only because the camp factor is a lot higher in season 2.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, not that 1 isn't campy, don't get me wrong, but
Sure.
I feel like they kicked it up a notch when they started making it like Star Trek.
I see. Would it be a Camp Kittimer in season 2?
Worst you've ever made.
Yeah, it is. I'm just not on my game. I'm really feeling kind of scared about this whole Stump the Geek thing tonight because I'm just not on my game.
You should. We've elevated the game to 10 questions.
Oh, great. Excellent.
Yeah.
Great. Whoa, better mute that. That was my watch. That was my Apple Watch. I'm going to mute that.
I'm glad you found that out now.
It's muted now. My phone's muted already. Hey, look at that. It is muted. How about that? I'm ready to go.
Lozenges.
Jeez. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. You're ready to go. I'm ready to go. You ready to go?
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Bing bong.
Hi.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Hi, Ray.
Hi. Ray. What What are you talking about?
Isn't that how the Jerky Boys routine goes?
Oh, now you're bringing the Jerky Boys into the conversation.
Well, I mean, that's usually how the hello, sir comes from.
I know that you're a jerk, but I didn't know that we were going to talk about the Jerky Boys because we could have a whole podcast on the Jerky Boys. Oh, my God, I need help. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
You're actually the one who introduced me to the Jerky Boys, so we have you to blame.
And I will happily take that blame because, oh, my God, to this day, they can still make me crack up. And the guy who plays Saul Rosenberg on The Family Guy is one of the Jerky Boys. Nice little fact there. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah. Well, it's who cares?
Yeah, Jerky Boys, aptly named for you and I to be talking about them. So
they can get their own podcast.
The Jerky Boys podcast.
Maybe they have one.
That's a good drink.
What are you drinking?
I cracked open some Patron tonight, my friend.
Nice.
Yeah. So a little Patron margarita with a little pomegranate lemonade thrown into it. Give it a nice little tarty, tangy yumminess taste to it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right?
Tarty, tangy yumminess.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
Hashtag, Bob.
Hashtag, Mark.
I still got this little cough. I just don't know what to do.
I'm drinking a little bit. I have some Di Serono on the rocks right now.
Di Serono. I got to tell you about this new drink that I purchased last night. We happened to be watching television, and there was a commercial for you ever hear of rum chata?
Vaguely.
Rum chata. It's a rum cream. It's very good. Well, the commercial was for frappe chata because it's rum chata with dark roast coffee blended in. Oh boy. So the commercial ended, and I looked at my wife, and she had a big smile on her face. So I said, I'll be right back. And I got in my car and drove to the liquor store and bought a bottle.
So wait, this is like a Starbucks Frappuccino with rum. Is essentially what we're talking about here?
Pretty much. So I got home, I put it in the fridge, I let it chill for a bit, then poured a couple glasses over ice, and boy, oh boy, it's got a nice cinnamon vanilla flavor with that little bit of coffee, and it's only got the amount of caffeine as a decaf cup of coffee, so you can drink it late, and I recommend it.
Oh, very nice.
Try it out.
I may have to try some of that. Of course, they're not paying to sponsor anything on Trek Geeks, so thanks for giving them the free ad.
That's all right. It's worth it when it's, tasty.
Of course, I just name dropped Di Serono. I could have just said amaretto.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so my fault, no. Your fault, yes. And we can just continue along and forget about it.
I'm sorry, who are you? What?
Yes, exactly.
What? So I have to say that our Friday commute lip syncing videos in Camp Kittimer are a big hit.
They are fun. That is for sure. It's fun coming up with what we're going to do for a song too, actually. Trying to think of ones that work, and they've all worked so far.
Well, this was born out of you pretty much literally knowing every dance move of Michael Jackson's and performing them from a seated position in a moving vehicle.
I probably am one of the best seat dancers out there. If you were to stand me up, I'll look like a fool. I'll look like one of those like puppets on the strings, and they're just kind of flailing around. Like Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura, those arms swinging around. Yeah.
So we did State of Shock with Mick Jagger and the Jacksons. Can we do another one?
Look at me. Sorry.
We did Duran Duran.
Duran Duran. That was a good one. I enjoyed that one a lot.
It was which one was it? Hungry Like the Wolf?
Hungry Like the Wolf. Mm-hmm.
And then this past week we did the classic 70s disco song Staying Alive from Saturday Night Fever by the Bee Gees.
Yes. It's just you know what? We're gonna have to throw it into the whole join Camp Kittimer part of of how you can get in contact with us, because that's where you're gonna get the Friday commute celebration.
Wow, that's if there was ever a fringe benefit, that that really must be it. I gotta say. Sorry.
Wow.
The answer we were looking for was Ipswich clams.
Yes, that's about as old as you are. You know that?
I used to work for Hughes and Costanza, but they don't pay me no more.
Wow. Okay.
That's, for those of you who may not know the reference, that's from the 1987 movie Running Scared with Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal.
Not a very big Gregory Hines fan, I got to tell you the truth.
I once met him in an airport. Actually, it was Cincinnati. This is going back like 26, 27 years ago. I was headed back to Denver after spending the holidays at home, and I was at a gate, and the airport was pretty dead. I mean, I was on a last flight out to Denver, and the two guys sitting behind me were like, hey, that guy, he's been in like movies and stuff. And I look up, and Gregory Hines is walking down the hallway. He's like alone. There's nobody else in the hallway. It's just Gregory Hines walking down toward us, and he can hear these guys. Like, what is that guy been in? And Gregory Hines is practically right on top of us. I said, I don't know, tap, running scared. And Gregory Hines looks at me, points with his finger and thumb, and goes, my man, and keeps walking.
Nice. Very good. What were you doing in Cincinnati?
It was a connector from Boston. I had to stop in Cincy, and I had to make my way to Denver from there.
Okay. All right. Well, I approve. My man.
My man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Gregory Hines, one of those great talents, just taken far too soon, man.
Yeah. What? How long ago did he pass away?
Oh, wow.
A while, wasn't it?
Yeah. Jeez, I feel like I have to look this up now.
Well, I'll get it before you will. Ha! Yeah, he died in 2003, August 9th. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
Wow.
I can't type good, but when I need to, I be type good.
I be type good. White Nights, that's another great movie. Of course, it's got that terrible Lionel Richie song. Say you, say me.
Oh, I think we found our Friday commute.
It's not a duet, though.
Oh, well, you can just stare lovingly into my eyes as I sing it to you.
We could pick another Lionel Richie song.
Dancing on the Ceiling?
All night long? All night?
I think those are the only ones that he ever did. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. We could do Brick House by the Commodores.
Very good. Very good. How about We Are the World?
No.
No. Just a Lionel Richie song part.
I really don't like that song, though.
It's kind of worn out its welcome. I don't want to be insulting to the song because it was for a good cause, but it's like, come on.
But it wore out its welcome about a week into it. Let's be honest.
Wow. Okay. Woo. Okay. And complaints can be sent to Bill at.
No, that's a podcast at trekgeeks.com.
Yes. Well, I don't want to be involved in it. I'm part of a podcast. And people are going to complain about you're putting down an American Icon song.
You will get copied on all those emails automatically, by the way.
So. I do. That's true. Yes.
So you ready to do this there?
Oh, I've been looking forward to this for several days. Yes, sirree. Let's do it.
Can't wait. All right. Well, what are you doing? Let's do it. Tito, get me a tissue.
Wow.
Jermaine, stop teasing.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
All right. I'm quoting Eddie Murphy. Okay,
yes, you are.
Before we get into I'm not mocking Michael Jackson. I'm mimicking Eddie Murphy's routine where he imitates Michael Jackson.
Classic Eddie Murphy.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Bing bong.
Hi.
Hi. Hello, sir.
Hi. Oh, my chest is. Oh, I'm coughing up something, and it does not look good. Oh,
it might be a lung.
A Breguet lung.
Nice, good one.
Thank you.
So how you feeling?
Oh God, this cough is just killing me. It's not a cough that I've tried. I've tried Mucinex. I've tried Tussin. I've tried, I don't know, a couple other things that Sue and my sister said for me to try. Nothing is doing anything. There's no congestion. There's no stuff to cough up. It's just awful.
Sounds like you should move straight to bourbon.
Well, I did have some Tennessee Fire last night, and it wasn't bad. I won't lie. So
about 3:00 this afternoon, I'm sitting there, and Kelly noticed I'm getting up off the sofa. She goes, "What you doing?" I said, "I don't know. I'm thinking about day drinking." She goes, "Oh my God, so was I." So I broke out the martini shaker and I made myself a lemon drop.
That's a common occurrence in this household. Yes.
Well, these things happen.
It has to, I knew I was going to be talking to you later, so I needed to prepare, so I drank.
I see that not only is this cough affecting your health, but it's making your comebacks less witty than normal, if that's possible.
The wit scale has dropped a couple of notches tonight. You might actually win for a change. No, I'm just kidding. No, you won't.
No, I won't. So my wife is presently downstairs, and usually when we record the podcast, she's either knitting or doing something. Right now, she's reading, and she put the TV on something that wouldn't distract her. So right now, she has our TV on Telemundo.
Oh my!
And she has playing Spanish language television broadcasts because she figures they won't, take her away from the reading.
See, when I read, I don't like to have any noise. If I'm doing stitching or something like that, I'll put on stuff that I've seen, like Jaws or Patton or any Star Trek episode or anything like that. So I can, just say it in my head as it's playing and enjoy it that way without having to look up to the TV and watch different scenes. But when reading, I have to have silence. Silence!
She figures that'll suck her right in.
Wow. But if there's nothing playing, then how could she get sucked right in?
Well, I mean, she has the noise on for video wallpaper.
Okay. Video killed the wallpaper store. No.
Plenty of things killed the wallpaper store.
Yes.
It
like
wasn't
wallpaper.
video.
Oh my God. When we were getting ready to sell the house, we had to unwallpaper Rebecca's room. Whoever invented wallpaper, I would like to boil them in wallpaper removal glue.
Wow. That's kind of strong.
Mm-hmm.
What did you remove it with?
I don't know. Sulfuric acid. I can't remember.
So when I bought my house, 13 years ago or so, there was the most hideous wallpaper in the kitchen. And at that point, I did some Googleification. And I found out that if you use liquid fabric softener and warm water with a spray bottle and spray the wallpaper and pretty much saturate it, you can peel it right off.
Oh, we did find some stuff. We got a wallpaper scorer, which was kind of cool. And then we had some stuff that we got at the Ace Hardware store that was like a spray gel, and you sprayed it on. It came up nice. It was just time consuming and messy. Kind of like your face.
Wow. That took a turn. My face is not messy. My face is glorious, I'll have you know.
People's opinions for Bill's face can be sent to
podcast at trekgeeks.com.
No, I didn't want to.
Or you can hit us on Camp Kittimer and really just, let my face have it. That's fine.
I'd like to hit your face.
You want to be that petty, that's fine.
Bam! Bam!
Wow. So it's going to come down to violence with you. Okay.
No, it's not violent. It's a love tap.
Bam is a love tap. I see what it is. That's really nice. Words weren't meant to hurt, Dan.
I'm sorry, Bill. You're my friend. and I appreciate everything you do. And the executive producing that you do on this podcast is just second to none. And I could never even think to reach the goals and the heights that you have already made in such a short time of the Trek Geeks, your independent Star Trek.
Oh my God. It's getting deep in here.
Pretty good, wasn't it?
No, that was horrible. There was no sincerity. Once you fake sincerity, you pretty much got the world at your feet.
It was very sincere. What do you want me to like wax poetic and make it sound fake?
No, that's the problem. It sounded fake.
How would you like it to sound? You tell me. You pretend that you're telling me the same thing for discovering Trek in a way that I could believe. Go ahead.
I don't know if I can do that.
Wow.
See, I'm at least honest about it up front.
Jeez, okay. Well, I appreciate that.
I tell you what, Dan, you have done such a great job that I'm going to let you have all of my Axonar patches.
Wow, that was really low. Why don't you just fire me?
I don't think I can. You know where the bodies are buried.
Wow. That was an Axonar patches. God. I
happened to glance to my right and I saw one of them. Because I haven't burned them yet.
Picture of the executive producer of that said.
No, I haven't burned the patches yet. So.
You haven't?
No.
Oh.
I didn't want to ruin my grill potentially.
I like that. That's good.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, you ready to do some podcastification?
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm ready.
Wow,
I got the mute button. I got the mute button ready because I don't want to, hack out our listeners.
I'm glad that after 135 episodes, you're finally ready here for episode 136.
Wow!
Congratulations.
I'm very proud of myself. Thank you.
Not half as proud as I am. Let's do this. Bing bong!
Bing bong! Don't try to let's do it again. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
No.
Oh, come on. That would have been fun. There would have been a double bing, double bong. To the bing, to the bong. Shoot, shoot.
No Spotify.
No, I wasn't doing anything.
You were getting ready to salt and pepper.
No, not me. No. Sorry. Sorry. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Fantastic on this rainy morning.
Yeah, it's I have coffee in hand. I'm the little Nantucket blend in my steaming hot in my cup, so I'm happy.
You know the best part of waking up is coffee in your cup. I gotta say.
Somebody should use that as a slogan.
I know, right? I got some coconut coffee. Coconut. This is my coconut reference. I don't even have to do it at the end of the show now.
Thank God. So I've been listening to Year 4 ever since I got access to it. God, I love that album.
It's great. I've only listened to a couple of songs, but I love them. And you know what's funny is on Trek Ranks last week, they did an early listening of one song.
Yeah.
And then the first song that I decided to listen to, I listened to. And then I saw something else of what they're talking about. It was all the same song, Ultimate Computer. And it's great. And the other thing I love is the final track, which has the preview for the next album.
Right.
I think that's very cool.
Well, and the next album rounds out with Turnabout Intruder, so it's yay and all at the same time.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to them and maybe extend the contract, so to speak.
What we need is 5YM TNG.
Oh my God, they'll be doing it until they're 130.
Well, okay.
I mean, I can listen to them until they're 130. I can't listen to you until you're 130.
You wouldn't.
I can barely listen to you for half an hour.
You were gonna have to because I'm gonna leave you in the Nevada desert long before then.
I'm gonna get Joey Bats to take me out to the desert.
Somebody's watched.
Look at him. Look at him. He's still breathing.
You watched Casino one too many times.
That's a good movie. That's a great movie.
It's one of my favorites. It's really the only Scorsese movie I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, me too. They could make a movie about his eyebrows, and I might watch it. No,
it'd be more of a biopic,
or maybe a horror movie.
It's like people rave about The Departed, and of course he won an Oscar for The Departed. And I listen to the fake Boston accents in that movie, and I can't get past it. Yeah. It's just it sounds
some great parts. Yeah, there are some great parts with the accents terrible, but you're right. I think Casino is his best one. I'm not a big fan of his type of movies, but aside from the worst fake dummy sitting in a car before it explodes scene, the movie Casino is just classic. It's fantastic. And now that we go to Vegas, or I go to Vegas more than I ever used to, now that we go to the convention, I can kind of see scenes of areas that were filmed during the movie. I love it.
No, unfortunately, a lot of the hotels are gone now. They filmed. I think there's one scene at the Riviera. They filmed several scenes at the Stardust, which is gone. There's a scene toward the end of the movie where people are walking in slow-mo down the stairs into the casino over with this voiceover. That was actually the front door at the Riviera, because I've meandered through there in a somewhat inebriated state many times to try to get a cab after being at the Peppermill.
Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, Peppermill. Oh, let's do the Peppermill. Peppermill, call to God. What do you say to that?
I don't know. That's kind of a really random thing. So
it was. That's all right.
Yeah,
your face is random.
Whoa. So the end of the Eddington arc, dude. How do you feel about this?
I'm feeling pretty good about it, man. I watched it again just the other day, and I had forgotten about a couple of things that I really liked. And for me, it was interesting, and I'm going to talk about it. Based on our conversation last week, I've got a very different view on Cisco because of what happens in this episode.
Oh, okay.
Little tease, even though this is going to be after the episode, it's a little tease before the episode, even though this is going to be up.
This is hurting my brain. I feel like we just did some sort of time travel slingshot around the sun kind of deal.
Let's do a time warp again.
There you go. Spotify is going to kill us.
I didn't sing anything.
We don't need any.
Do you want me to sing?
No, we don't need any more lawsuits.
anymore. Thank you. That's great. Appreciate that.
Hey, I can't help it if you were the only person that 5 Year Mission has ever taken legal action against.
I guess that's kind of something I should be proud of, isn't
You
it?
should wear like a badge.
Yeah, like a badge of dishonor. like a big red FYM on my chest on a big piece of paper.
What you really
People can walk behind me with a bell and go shame.
Shame. What you really need is a big button that says "First Plaintiff," with the 5 Year Mission album cover. The one where they look like they're being attacked in the sky. Yeah,
I like it.
I like it too.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
A lot. I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
I'm full of energy. I'm ready.
Dude, you were raring to go. I wish that every recording were like this with you, because normally it's like pulling teeth.
I love Spotify, but sometimes it's sad because I kind of got a Bon Jovi riff I'd like to get into because of this episode.
I hate that song. Oh my God.
So do I.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Before we got on today, to record, I'm setting up my stuff and putting my microphone in the right spot, and I got that song going through my head, and I'm like, oh, F.
Let's see. Okay.
Like, that stupid Bon Jovi song. Oh my God.
Yeah, it fits for the episode title, though.
You ever watch much Conan O'Brien back in the day?
No, more recently than back in the day.
So I don't know if he still does this now, but back in the day, there was a regular feature by a puppet called Triumph the Insult Comic Dog.
Yes, I remember him.
And Triumph would go to these various things. So there was one where he went to the premiere of The Phantom Menace and tortured Star Wars fans.
Oof.
And brought somebody cosplaying as Spock who flipped them all off instead of giving them the live long and prosper salute.
Let me stop you for just a second. So he went to the premiere of The Phantom Menace and tortured Star Wars fans before they were tortured by The Phantom Menace?
That's correct.
Okay, I just wanted to clear that up.
And then there's another one where he goes to a big Bon Jovi, press thing and concert at the old Giant Stadium in New Jersey. And he takes the song "You Give Love a Bad Name" and turns it into "You Give Poop a Bad Name." And that's really kind of how I feel about Bon Jovi.
Well, okay. That took a turn. Huh.
It's Bon Jovi.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I can't do it now. I got to stop myself every time.
All right. Well, let's do this before the temptation becomes too great.
The Temptations. That's a good band too.
So everything is music with you today. Cut it out.
Sorry.
Go wear your sequin glove.
Shamo. Okay.
Here we go. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
You sound like you're crying. Or you sound like Michael Jackson. I'm not sure which.
Hi.
Hi. You should create a ringtone of yourself just doing Michael Jackson noises. and I bet that people would actually download that.
John Champion?
Excuse me?
John Champion?
No, I know. Why'd you think of him first? I'm concerned now.
I don't know, because of the "We're from Starfleet, we don't lie" thing made me think of a ringtone for some reason. I don't know.
No, I think that people would want to download your voice just so that it sounded like Michael Jackson whenever their phone rang.
I'll see what I can do about that.
I mean, how I would do that.
Well, you worship me, so.
No. No.
How's your morning?
I have coffee.
So do I. What are you drinking? What flavor you got?
I got the cinnamon sugar cookie in the hot fashion this morning. You sounded like my old man when you did that. So let me paint a picture for you. I can remember being a teenager and on a Sunday morning, being in bed, probably about 8 o'clock in the morning. And my father would go out every Sunday and he would pick up the New Hampshire Sunday News. You had to get the Sunday paper. And he would usually get like some donuts or something or some muffins. And he would come back. He'd be the only one up and he'd have himself a cup of coffee and a bagel or a donut and read the paper at the dining room table. And I would hear this every single time. And this, I swear to you, this is not an exaggeration because my bedroom was across the house. Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
every Sunday, and of course multiple times because he took every sip of coffee that way.
I think older dads just like to make noise. My dad's the same way.
Really?
Getting out of the chair. Ah!
Dude, I do that now.
I was just gonna say it. I do it too, and everybody says I'm just like my father, and it's a little scary.
It's like, but we're not that old. Wait, yes, we are.
Yeah, we are. So you got a good flavor coffee, I gotta admit.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking. You ready?
Ready.
Banana cream. I posted it on Camp Kittimer the other day.
Yeah. So my wife was wondering how that was actually.
Well, the ultimate decision comes down to whether my wife likes it. And this morning when I was getting ready to come down here, she had her coffee and I said, "Hey, what do you got?" And she goes, "I'm trying your banana cream." And I said, "Really? What's the verdict?" She said, "It's pretty good." I was like, thumbs up, it's a winner. Chicken dinner.
Now here's the thing I find is that most flavored K-Cups taste better iced than they ever do hot.
Okay.
So I'm curious now as to how the banana cream tastes iced.
I'll let you know. Maybe.
Oh, well, all right.
Maybe I'll brew some tonight and I'll have a cup ready for you for the commute tomorrow. How do you like that?
Oh, what a guy. Whoa, and now I'm podcasting with Pee Wee Herman.
I never watched 1 second of Pee Wee Herman growing up.
Me either, although I have seen Pee Wee's not Pee Wee's Playhouse, Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Okay. The only Pee Wee Herman I've ever seen is when he played the father of Penguin in one of the Batman movies.
So when he decidedly was not Pee Wee Herman.
Exactly. Yes.
He was just guy from a movie theater.
Right. I know, right?
So I just got this IM not mere moments ago, and you IM to me last night that you had just watched Balance of Terror and your bride had never seen it.
I was shocked. We're sitting there watching it, and I'm like, what do you think? What do you think? Who does that guy remind? Does that guy look familiar on the screen, the Romulan commander? She goes, yeah. She goes, I don't think I've ever seen this. I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? She enjoyed it. I told her all about how he played Spock's father and how in one of the books, Spock tells Sarek, you bear a striking resemblance to the Romulan commander that we battled years ago or something like that. It's just awesome. It's just a great episode, and she really liked it. So another thumbs up from the wife. That's 2 today.
So let me see if I understand this. You, who is Superfan 1701, had never watched Balance of Terror with your wife? How does this happen?
That has nothing to do with me being Superfan 1701.
Oh, it's got everything to do with it. I thought that you would have. No. I thought that in your tutelage, in your Star Trek expertise, you would have said, "Honey, this is one of the finest Star Trek episodes ever.
I don't have.
You really should watch this."
I don't have to tutor her on anything Star Trek related, except maybe she has to tutor me on the English language. But no, she watches when she wants, and she got through Mary, and that was an assignment. But I don't give her Star Trek assignments or tell her that she needs to watch anyone or any particular episode or series. And it just so happens that she said, I don't think I've ever seen this one. Now, she may have and just have forgotten it, but that has nothing to do with my being a fan. I'm not going to push my fandom on someone else. That's not Star Trek. That's not IDIC, mister. That's not right. And I am very upset that you would think it is.
Why not? You push it on me all the time. So are you sure that's banana cream coffee in your cup, or is it banana liqueur? Because I'm pretty sure you've been drinking.
Wow. No, it's the banana cream something.
Yeah, of all the 12 steps, Dan, the first one's the hardest.
It is. Your face is the hardest.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I liked it. Or it could be like Marchand of the Boston Bruins and lick it. Did you see that? Story.
Yeah, here's how I feel about this. Now, I haven't watched hockey regularly in some time. I just sort of fell out of, favor with it. It's fine, but if he's going to be dumb enough to lick his opponent on the ice in the course of a game, then I say the league should just let this happen because, of course, there are never fights in hockey, right? Let this police itself. Yeah. If these guys aren't just going to haul off and cold cock him, then he's going to keep licking people.
I know. Well, the NHL did throw down a cease and desist licking statement to him after the game, which I thought was ridiculous. Like, there's not more important things that they should be doing and the hockey offices, the hockey halls, so to speak.
I cease thee and I desist thee.
Oh wow, haven't heard that one in a while.
Well, it's one of the golden oldies of the Trek Geeks podcast.
It is, and I like it, and I appreciate it, and I thank you for it.
I thank you for being you.
Well, thanks, pal. And I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for you. Does that make sense?
No, not remotely.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. You'll see I added a new next to last story in news, unfortunately.
I did unfortunately see that. Yes,
right.
yes.
All right. You ready to do this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All righty. Then let's do it.
Let's do it.
Do it. Bing bong.
Oh, I like the little reverb in there. Can you do it like Britney Spears? Bing bong. Sorry.
I mean, can I do it terribly? I'm not sure.
Is she a singer or is she not a singer?
I'm going to say no. Allow me to rephrase. She has recordings that she has sold, but I don't know that I would classify her ever as a singer.
And she has a Vegas show of her own now.
That so.
How are you?
So do Penn and Teller doesn't say a word.
And it's probably a better show.
Much better. Doing great. Okay, so return with me now to the days of yesteryear. Where about a year and a half ago, you mercilessly mocked me for going to the gym with my wife. And said, "Oh my God, you're going to be in so much pain."
Oh.
So to level set everybody listening, this week you went with me to the same gym.
I did.
And I would like for you to describe for me how you felt the day after.
I'm gonna phrase it the same way that I phrased it on Facebook when I posted something about it. My upper body wasn't too bad. Felt pretty good. My legs felt like they had gone through a meat grinder and then someone sewed them back together with piano wire without any type of anesthesia.
That really is the roughest part, especially like getting up and down from a seated position.
Not only, what was worse for me?
What's that?
Was stairs going down.
Oh my God.
Even walking to work when we have to go from the sidewalk curb to the street was excruciating. It was awful. I'm better today, but oh God.
Well, it's because it's been almost a week at this point.
I know, really. I feel like I'm ready to go back again and start all over from ground zero.
Now you know exactly how I felt day one.
Oh my God. And I said to Sue the other night, I said, I hope this doesn't happen every time I go to the gym. And she looked at me and she goes, no. I was like, well, I don't know. I've gone to the gym and killed myself like this before.
It gets better.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like anything else, you develop, the muscle that is hurting. So,
or an addiction to painkillers because I'm going to need them.
Well, there's a reason for the opioid crisis in New Hampshire.
No,
it's gymming.
That's true. Yeah. No, I'm glad that I finally got to go with you, man. I'm looking forward when I get back from Disney to starting a regular routine. Ha!
And now you get to see what I've been doing.
Yes.
For a year and a half.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I think the first time you saw some of these people doing these things in your brain, you must have been like, oh, crap.
Uh-huh. I was exactly that.
I just know that a bunch of us were smiling inside knowing that you were freaking out. I'm just going to
I don't want to say I was freaking out, but I'm like, I'm not going to be able to do that. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. But I did. And I was happy.
You did. And that's the thing. And nobody starts off as a ninja. Everybody's got a horrible day one.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was my ninja.
Ninjas don't make noise, Dan. That's why they're ninjas.
Okay, here we go. Now here's my ninja. Ready?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I wish the rest of the podcast could be like that. That was amazing.
Oh, jeez. Thank you. What are you drinking?
I'm on my second cup. Lord knows I need it. My allergies are in overdrive today. And I have a cinnamon sugar cookie.
Very nice. I'm trying something new that I found in the coffee closet this morning that I didn't know was here. I was a little hesitant, but I decided to give it a try. Chocolate orange.
Interesting.
And it's not bad. And it got the thumbs up approval from the missus. So it can't be bad.
That sounds way better than coconut. Oh my God.
No, how about coconut chocolate orange cinnamon sugar cookie?
I want to punch you square in the larynx. Oh my God. That sounds horrible.
That doesn't sound great. No, it doesn't sound.
No. Why do you do these things to yourself?
I'll try anything that's coconut flavored.
Oh.
Yeah. We got some cookies, like some protein bars for the trip for Disney, and they're Nature's Valley, I think, but they're really good cookies, and in between is coconut butter.
Oh.
They are awesome. Everybody in the household loves them, so I had to hide them so they don't get taken before we leave.
Yeah, I don't think you're in any danger of that. My God, that sounds putrid.
No, maybe I'll bring one for you tomorrow, and I'll shove it in your face.
I will not eat it.
I didn't say you'd eat it. I'm going to shove it in your face.
I'm going to shove it somewhere for you, mister.
Ouch.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Say something nice.
About you, it's damn near impossible, but I would rather say something nice about Star Trek episodes that I dislike.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. I got a good idea about an episode we can do.
Yeah? You know, I think it's the best or the most appropriate thing in the world to have the guy who constantly finds something nice to say about Star Trek do this episode. It's fantastic.
Yes, it is. Good old Jimmy. All right, Jimmy boy.
Oh, and now I'm going to punch you twice in the larynx, and you're not even going to know it's coming.
I did that for you because I know you love Finnegan. Say something nice.
I'm going to have to do that on a future one because I don't have it in the docket for today. But well. I see this becoming a recurring feature every now and then, kind of like see it or skip it.
I think that's a great idea. I love it. Let's put that down. Write it down. Put it on the calendar.
Let's jot that down in pen.
Yes. So it doesn't change. All right.
That's what I'm getting from you. All right, you ready to do this day, Chief?
Let's do it there, monkey.
All right there, sassafras. Let's go.
All right there, liver lips.
Bing bong.
Hey, buddy.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm very excited.
Why?
Because I only have 2 working days till vacation.
Oh, when this drops, you'll be on vacation, you jerk.
That's right. But we still have to do outtakes. So for all those people, just pretend that it's 2 days before I go on vacation.
Yeah, pretend that Dan's on vacation because he will be. Yeah. As we record this, there are 80 days until Star Trek Las Vegas, by the way.
That is a wonderful thing. And we were talking earlier before we started recording, and I was talking about the trip this week that I'm on now, even though we haven't left yet, but you get it. And I actually said Vegas instead of Disney, and it was like, oops, it's a good thing my wife didn't hear that.
Well, when this episode drops, there'll be closer to like 71 days until
that's beautiful. The countdown begins.
So much to do.
So much to do. Yeah, I'm not ready yet for Vegas.
I am and I'm not.
I am. You know, speaking of Vegas, you want to hear some great news, bud? Oh, I got some good news.
Okay.
We got a closing date on the house.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I'm not kidding. Yep. So, and the good news, even better news, I wanted it to be before Vegas so that we could get some things done before I leave. It's before Vegas, the Friday before we leave for Vegas, but it's still before Vegas.
So you're going to have like 4 days or so, 5 days in the house, maybe tops.
Yep.
And then you're out of there for 5 days.
Yep. I'm so excited we'll be able to get stuff moved in. We drove up yesterday. They got the siding already on the place. It's going up. It's like amazing. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get in there.
Well, the nice part is you'll literally be 5 minutes around the corner for me to pick me up for the airport.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm driving?
Well, one of us has to go somewhere. I'll pick you up this year. How's that?
No, I'm just kidding. But if you do come pick me up, you can see the house.
I won't see it before that.
You'd be lucky if you see it at all.
Wow. I see how it's going to be. Fine. Just for you. I'm getting the hell out of this state.
Wow. I finally get here. You've been dying for me to get back here, and now you're going to leave. Thank you.
Well, what is it that Spock says in Amok Time? You may find after a time that having is not the same as wanting, to paraphrase?
That's good paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Paraphrasing?
Paraphrasing. Let's go with that. That's a new word. But now that you're here,
I don't know what I was so excited for.
Wow. Well, you're excited because we get to commute every day.
Yeah, that's. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Oh, I see what you did there. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah,
because the Friday commute celebration has become extremely popular on Camp Kittimer.
it has.
People have been begging to drop requests in the feed for things that we should do. What do you think we should do about that? Should we allow it, or should we just continue picking our own?
Well, I think we should still pick our own to some extent. I mean, there are going to be some of these songs we just don't know.
That's true. Absolutely. Yep.
And then it becomes rehearsing, and then I have barely enough time to to do that.
Yes, I know.
So no, I absolutely think we can, let Camp Kittimer suggest songs that we should do. I've got a few in mind that won't be terrible at all.
No, they won't be terrible.
No.
The songs won't be terrible, or the lip sync won't be terrible.
To be determined.
Very good answer.
Thank
good
you.
cover up.
Thank
I like that. Yeah. Okay.
Like one of the ones I'm thinking of is Panama by Van Halen.
I like that. I'm a thumbs up for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and with some special theatrics. I might try to pull one off while you're in Disney.
Oh, well, that's okay.
But you'll still make an appearance.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm working on it right now. So
All right. Well, thanks for filling me in and keeping me up to date. What's going on?
it'll be the best version of you that has ever appeared on anything Trek Geeks. I'll guarantee that much right now.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see this. All right.
All right.
Thank you for whetting my appetite.
You're welcome, I think.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
That's the best soundboard sound ever.
It's better than the ballpark one. Now batting for the Trek Geeks. Number 0. First base, Dan. Davidson. First.
Well, at least you got it right.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry.
First base, Davidson. That's how it goes at Fenway Park.
Oh, okay. At least you got it right. When I used to play softball for work, when I was at Blue Tarp, I played first base. So at least you got that right.
Oh, I had no idea.
I was not number 0 though. Thank you very much.
You are to me.
I know. I knew you were going to say that.
You ready to do this there, jerkface?
Let's do it. I can't wait to talk about this. This is going to be awesome.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
No, I was going for Star Trek 2009, where Kirk screams, "Do it, do it, do it."
I know that.
And ejecting the warp cores.
Plural. Yes. Lots of those.
Lots of warp cores.
Ejecting the warp cores from the Budweiser plant on Star Trek 2009.
You're independent, Star Trek. No, not really.
No.
All right, let's do this.
Got it.
Bing bong. You sound a little dead.
Last night was the worst experience of my life, but I'm glad I made it through it, and I'm glad I finished it.
We're talking about the gym for anybody that is curious. I didn't make it because my foot was really hurting, so I decided to take a night off. But I looked at that board, and dude, even my wife said that was hardcore.
It was hardcore, but not as hardcore as the after the board. You have the final 5 minutes. That was, they broke us up into 2 teams of 16 people each, and each people lines of 4, so 4 stations on each team. And the first thing we did was the ski pole thing.
The skier, yeah.
The skier, yeah. And I love that. That was great. I was killing that. I think our row had the most reps. And then we switched over to the wall climber. And cardio, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Well, we had, I don't know how many minutes of that. And we usually would do 10 seconds as much as we could. And then we'd switch off to the next person in 10 seconds. Well, it got close to the end, and there was 28 seconds when I got on for the last time. And I just went the whole time so that we wouldn't waste seconds by switching off. I thought I was going to die. And it took me like 2 hours to feel normal again.
You were such a dummy.
I mean, after, and the reason, and part of the challenge was one team had to win both, or else both teams had to do 20 burpees. I laid on the floor like dying for the entire time everybody else was doing burpees. I couldn't do them.
So the Versa Climber, which you're referring to, did you know that is the chosen cardio equipment for the Navy SEALs?
Well, I hope they all felt the way I did after I got off that thing last night.
I'm sure they felt light years better.
Man. But as I posted on Facebook today, I didn't eat anything all day. I had one little thing of cottage cheese at lunch, and that's it. And then I went and worked out and like pushed myself more than I ever have. And I think that definitely played a part of it.
Oh, it played a huge part in it. I always have something before I get to the gym, probably usually before I leave work. And then I'll usually have like a nut butter Cliff bar pretty much right after, like in my car.
Yeah. At least I went.
Yeah, you're not injured though.
Oh, I was after that freaking workout. I was.
Yeah.
Plus the whole thing we did on the board was killer. I did chin-ups, which I never thought I'd ever be able to do. And at one point, I think I did 7 in one setting, which with my mass, I never thought I'd be able to do. So I was pretty happy.
That's fantastic.
But enough about that. Your face is fantastic.
That's actually true.
I know.
Yeah. You know what show I've been hooked on lately? Catching up on the Hulu is Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That show is so funny.
I have never watched an episode. When it first came out, the commercials, my wife and I were like, this looks like the stupidest thing ever. But this past season, they had some commercials where somebody was singing Copacabana in front of a dead body. And for some reason, that always made me laugh hysterically. So I might have to check it out.
It's I think Fox runs into the problem where it just gets to a point where it doesn't know what to do with particular shows. I think Arrested Development, the first 3 seasons went through this. I think anything sci-fi on Fox has been through this. But Brooklyn Nine-Nine is just smart, and it's fast-paced, and it's funny, and it works. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, but I laugh genuinely every time I watch it. Are you still there? Hello?
Hi.
What happened?
I had to mute because I was coughing. I thought this was going to be the first time in a month where I didn't have a coughing fit, but I had a coughing fit.
I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm like, crickets. I wish I had a cricket sound effect. I would have put it in there going. I'm like, did I lose him? Is he like not got internet?
Sorry. I was going to say that we just got done watching episode 5 of Bosch season 4. Wow,
you're way behind.
I am. Well, we like to pace ourselves so that we're not like really, using it all up real fast. We like to, watch it, once a week or something like that.
Yeah, so you're a quitter. Okay.
Like in the old days.
Yeah, the old days are gone, baby doll.
That's why they're old.
That's why they're old. You're a dinosaur.
Pie.
You're a dinosaur.
Speaking of dinosaur, I cannot wait for June 22nd.
Why?
For Jurassic World.
No interest.
Oh my God. The movie of the summer for me. I can't wait to see it.
Really?
Yeah.
How many different ways can you do dinosaurs, which man had a hand in recreating and never should have, tear up a park and a bunch of people? How many different times can you do that?
The new preview has like one of the T-Rexes like nose to nose with a lion at a zoo, and it looks awesome. Yeah, I like it.
I was kind of lost after Jurassic Park 2.
I like Jurassic Park 2. Not a lot of people do.
It's not great.
I like it.
3 is worse.
Oh, I love 3.
One is still the gold standard. I mean, 1 is a great story because it's the first time you're immersed in that world. And that's the thing is I don't see how they can make it a world when it's, oops, we made dinosaurs and now they're eating people. What do we do?
I will say, did you see the first Jurassic World, the last movie?
No, I had no interest.
Dude, it was phenomenal. It was absolutely great. If you can get by the part where the girl's running in her high heels, which I don't care about, but everybody seems to have a problem with, it might be one of the best ones. I absolutely love that one. You got to see it.
I've never run in high heels, but I have to imagine that if I'm about to be attacked by a dinosaur, I'm going to run in whatever I'm wearing on my feet.
But she does a good job running in high heels, but everybody says, oh, no, that's that she's running too slow. The T-Rex would have got her, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. It's a great scene. I love it. Good movie. Check it out. Watch it. Love it.
T-Rexes aren't bright, just like you.
Wow.
Boom.
And on that was my T-Rex roar.
Oh my God, that was horrible. You sounded like you were passing a kidney stone.
I've done that. It's not fun.
Oh, is that why you have that look on your face all the time?
Yeah. No,
Wow,
that's because I have to commute with you.
You need to stick to impersonations of people because you're better at those.
All right. I'm not going to do one right now, though. I just don't feel like it.
Although now this is the perfect time for me to go, Velociraptors, where?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Thank
Listeners are going to love that.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, listeners. Appreciate it. We do this all for you, you know.
So let's hope we don't keep doing that for them. We won't have any left. You ready to do this there, the Velociraptor King?
Let's do it. Oh, I like that title. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's do it.
What are you really trying to say? Bing bong.
I can't. I'm too tired.
We just got our asses handed to us at the gym.
Oh.
And I'm amazed that either of us could click start on the record button.
Oh.
I hurt everywhere.
That was brutal. Oh, my lungs hurt.
Your face is killing me. Boom, boom.
But bang. Go ahead, hit the button. Go ahead. Hey-oh. Oh, thank you, Bill.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Whew. But you know what? It's. I feel like I'm going to die, but it's so worth it. I feel
if it's any consolation, you looked like you were going to die too.
It was not as bad as a few weeks ago with that godforsaken stair climbing thing that I hope the inventor of is burning in hell. But it was pretty brutal.
The VersaClimber, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it makes me think of that game, Crazy Climber. Remember that at Fun World or Fun Spot?
Fun Spot.
That was a fun game. I like that game. Now I don't like that game because I've done it for real, and it's
makes it when you're on that VersaClimber, it makes me think of Donkey Kong. I'm not sure why. So, as people who listen to Trek Geeks will know, we missed last week because I had a travel snafu.
A little bit.
So I'm in Durham, North Carolina, Sunday before this past one. And I had brunch with a friend from high school I hadn't seen in over 30 years. It was a great time. My wife and I are driving around Durham, just sort of seeing the place. We headed over by Duke University because we'd never been to Durham before. We're actually having brunch over by the old Durham Bulls baseball park, where the movie Bull Durham was filmed, which is 30 years old as of this week, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we're driving around, and we get a text from Southwest Airlines at 1 p.m. It says our flight has been canceled.
Canceled
outright.
Not just delayed.
Nope.
That's nice of them.
Canceled. Come to find out, it was due to severe weather moving across the mid-Atlantic. And we found out hours later about that weather. So we couldn't book another flight because my wife had to be at work Monday morning. And we couldn't go another airline because it was going to cost us like $1,200 a head.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah. And it's like, well, for $75 we can rent a car.
Well, there you go.
And so we turned in the gas guzzling SUV, which was the only rental car left when we got in to Raleigh, and traded it for a Toyota Camry and began the drive home. And we got to about southern New Jersey, and we hit that band of really severe thunderstorms.
Big time.
And yeah, now I understand why they canceled the flight. It was bad.
Wow.
Yeah, because our connector was in Baltimore.
Yep.
So they canceled both our flight to Baltimore and then our connector to New Hampshire. So it sucked at the time. I loathe long car rides, with a passion. But my wife and I made the best of it, and we made it home in about 4:00 in the morning.
Did you sing songs while you were driving?
No,
Like the Flintstones theme, maybe?
no. But I will say, thank God for Google Play Music because we were streaming stuff the whole way home.
Did you get any good ideas for the Friday commute celebration?
Maybe.
Oh, okay, good. Looking forward to it.
Maybe. Some of these I can't tell you about because you may be surprised by some of them.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I was driving home from the gym, wishing you a painful death for making me go there every week. Just kidding. And George
I think
Michael,
I'm experiencing that painful death right now.
George Michael's "I Want Your Sex" came on Sirius XM, and I'm sitting there thinking, "Huh, that might be one."
So the week that you were on vacation in July, I will have a special guest, and I'm not going to say who it is.
Oh boy.
And that special guest has already brought me the song that is going to be used and is also arranging for props and maybe costumes.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
Costumes.
I don't. Is it? Why do people try to top Flat Dan and the mini guitar?
I don't think it's a question of topping. I think it's just a question of good comedy. I think when you see this, you might you might suffer from not being able to breathe because you're laughing so hard.
I can't wait. That's coming up in just a couple weeks too. Vacation.
I know. I got some studying to do because I don't know this song really well. So I'm looking forward to this challenge.
That'll be awesome. We have good time with those.
It's fun. It's fun. I like it. It's fun.
Times that I actually like doing something with you.
That's a lie because you don't like doing anything.
I do like that. I do. So take a compliment when you can get it.
You lie. You're a big liar.
Yeah, I lie. I don't like doing
lying McLiar face.
Hey, be nice now. I like going to the gym with you. Yeah, I'm lying.
You are. We both look like. Well, let's set the table for this. So today in New England, when we started at the gym, the temperature outside was 88, but the real feel, according to the Weather Channel, was 97 degrees with humidity. Now, granted, I understand there are places that get a whole lot hotter, and I respect that, but this is the warmest day this early in the season, and the air was like breathing water. It was gross, and so, but we still worked out, and neither of us got heat stroke, which is amazing.
No, I thought I was going to. I don't know if last time I sweat as much as I did today, but it's all for a good cause. It's called me like not dying. So, well, I almost died, but I guess
don't die, Dan.
Okay, I don't want to because you know why?
Please. Why? I
like doing the show with you.
Wow. I think the heat has gotten to your head. All right. You ready to do this day, jerk?
Yes, sir. Dum.
All right. Here we go. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
There are kids outside my window right now having the world's largest Nerf gun fight. It's like 8 kids, and they're running all around the neighborhood shooting each other. I only wish my Nerf guns weren't in storage because I would come out and just get every single one of them.
You should run out with like a big wooden spoon and like be like, ah!
Oh no, I'd want to play. I mean, I'd want to have in the Nerf fight, but I would, I would be a team of one against all of them, and I would show them how it's really done.
Great. What? All right.
That's all you. Thank you for bringing such insightful commentary to this podcast.
Great.
That's why
he
you're
wants
here.
to go play outside instead of being on the podcast with his best friend. That's wonderful.
Wait, my best friend is here? I don't do a podcast with my wife.
Walked into that one.
You
big
how you doing?
dummy. I'm good.
Thank you. Yeah, you doing good?
I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm wonderful. How are you?
That sounds a whole lot like sarcasm.
No, it's not. It's a great
Really?
day. Yeah, it's a
Wow.
good day today. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what the best part about it was?
Oh God, here we
I
go.
got to commute with you.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Sorry, I just can't even say it without laughing. What are you drinking?
Yeah.
Anything?
Water.
Mm.
What are you drinking?
We're trying something different. We were at the store just a little while ago getting dinner. And so he goes, hey, you want to try these? Angry Orchid. Orchard. Angry orchard.
Angry orchid.
Angry orchid. Here's a flower.
Man, that flower is pissed.
Rosé.
So wait, it's a rosé cider.
Yeah,
that sounds kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not bad. It's a little sweet, but it's not bad. It's not something that I'd buy a case of, but I'm willing to try anything with cool, interesting, different flavors. So, and this is one. I like apple. I like cider. So we tried it, and here, see for yourself. Ready?
I'm usually the first person to point out that when somebody says it's not bad, it's not terribly good.
It's not something that I'm like, oh my God, this is freaking awesome. But it's not something that I'd be like, I'm not drinking this and dump it out. I'll drink it.
Okay.
I'm actually on my second one, to be honest with you.
Wow. So we're podcasting drunk tonight. All right.
Come on. You can drink like 12 of these and be fine.
Yeah. So you think, and that's the high functioning part of you talking.
Listen, I didn't want to, I just want to tell you something right now.
I want to tell you you're all beautiful.
I love you, man.
Now, if you were me, having had one too many Long Island iced teas in Las Vegas at STLV, you would have just put yourself to bed.
Yeah. You're like, good night. I'm like, dude, where are you going? I'm going to bed. And you did.
Yep. I am the least high maintenance, drunk person you'll ever meet.
Well, that's good to know. You're high maintenance all the time. Oh, come on now. Oh my
Dude,
God.
we are 5 weeks out from STLV as of tomorrow.
Yay.
So just over a month.
Yeah.
And I have no idea where the time's going. Even though we're doing less this year, I feel like I still have a bunch of stuff to do.
It doesn't seem like we're doing less.
But we are.
I know, but it doesn't seem that.
Well, there's so many other events that we don't have a hand in that we want to go to that
Right.
I think that's why it seems that way. I'm really psyched for the Tricorder Transmissions Night of Diversity Party. I think it's going to be a great event.
Oh, it's going to be
And we
awesome.
don't even have to leave the Rio. And that's fantastic.
Yeah. And I think the fact that we're missing a day because we're going a day later than we did last year, that might have something to do with it too.
No, we're not. We're going on Wednesday.
Didn't we go on Tuesday last year?
Nope.
The year before we did then.
No, we changed it because we were going to go Thursday last year.
Oh, that's what it was.
And because we figured we'd skip the first day because it seemed like a money grab at STLV 50 because it wasn't a full day of content. And then when they announced all the discovery panels for Wednesday, we changed our flight and flew in first thing Wednesday morning.
That's what it was. I knew there was something that we'd change, but that was it. So I was wrong again.
Yeah. Well, no, I totally get why you thought that. I mean, I can't fault you for this.
Thank you.
I want to specifically state for this. I can't fault you for this.
Okay. All right.
There's a whole cacophony of other things.
Oh, what does that even mean?
A litany, even.
Cacophony. Smorgasbord.
I would love a good smorgasbord right about now.
And how do you actually say that? Is it smorgasbord or smorgas? I don't even know.
I don't know.
All right.
I obviously when you say it either way, people know what it is.
Right.
I assume somebody's going to tell us. I just defaulted. There's no H in it, so I just say smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord. Is it Borg or board?
Board.
Duh.
Like
board,
how
like
I feel when I talk to you.
So we both said that at the same time, and I got to wonder if it's going to come out on the recording like that.
No, I'll just cut your part out.
Of course you will. That's what you do most of the time.
That's what makes the podcast great is superior editing.
I am Captain Cutting Room Floor.
Yeah, you are. That's where you're best left. Just let me assure you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So you ready to talk some Starship Enterprise?
I am ready to talk some Starship Enterprise with you, mon frere.
I'm excited for this topic.
Awesome. It's far overdue, I think.
Especially since the Enterprise means so much to both of us.
Yep. And what's kind of funny is it's kind of like a time warp because by the time people hear this, we will have already talked about it, yet we're asking if we're ready to talk about it. I don't even know what to say. I'm like completely like confused now.
My brain hurts, just kind of like Janeway's, You talk about temporal things. Yeah, my head hurts.
Your face hurts.
Oh, shut up. Send your face. You ready, jerk face?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, let's do this. Bing bong.
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you for being so excited to be here for the listeners today, Dan. I'm very happy to have you on board as usual.
I am so excited to be here for the listeners. It's you that bore me, Bill. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah. Whatever.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Ready. Let's go. Go. See? I'm ready.
And begin.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. I'm on my first cup of coffee.
It's
am I. Sunday morning as we record this.
Rainy.
Which makes me think of a Maroon 5 song, but okay.
All right. Okay.
Called Sunday Morning. And as we
No, sorry.
No,
not gonna.
As we record this, there are a mere 10 days until Star Trek Las Vegas starts.
We're almost in the single digits.
The worst part is that we hit single digits on a Monday.
Yeah, but for me, it's such a special Monday that it doesn't bother me. Sorry, being selfish.
I'm waiting.
I'm being selfish. Tomorrow's the final walkthrough for the house, baby.
You're building a house?
Yeah, I'm not building it personally because then it would look like a stack of cards that fell over. But yes,
that's good because you couldn't build a Lego house if you had to.
I couldn't build a paper bag full of water, man.
Well, here's your first problems. Paper bags don't really hold water very well.
See? They're so mean to me.
I'm not mean. I'm just being honest. And as we found out, honesty is always helpful.
It is. It is. Honesty is. You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna try to think of a phrase that might work for that. Honesty is the best policy. How do you like that? Huh?
I'm going to go with honesty is such a lonely word.
Cicero.
Everyone is so untrue. Oh, no, wait. That's Billy Joel.
Wow. Good flashback there.
Thank you. By the way, that's the best song on 52nd Street.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll have to cue that one up for a certain Friday something or other. Something.
It's kind of a downer.
All right. Well, being with you every Friday to do the commute thing is kind of a downer. So why not just add to the pie?
That's a choice you've made, my friend.
What are you having for coffee?
Notice how you kind of jeted out of that as quickly as you could.
Yeah, I did.
That was not very graceful.
Graceful. I'm not graceful. I'm more Georgie than graceful.
More what?
George
and
Gracie.
Oh, God. Just shut your face.
Wow.
I'm not through my first cup of coffee yet. You can't do horrible puns like that.
Sorry.
You're such an ass.
Okay. Wow. That's a great way to start my Sunday. Huh. Here I was. Have a great conversation with you and be nice and not be any kind of negative Narnia or whatever you want to call it, negative something.
Nattering nabob of negativism.
Thank you. That was very nice. And you just go ahead and haul off on me.
No. I think you would agree that that's probably one of the nicest names I've ever called you compared to all of the other names I've called you.
All right, people, you should hear some of these names that he calls me. I don't even know I am a guy, to be honest with you. He's just so cute, though, isn't he? Yeah.
It's because I've built you a podcasting empire.
Ooh, wow.
And no, I don't believe that for a second.
I was going to say, wow, that's so unlike you, but,
I know. So to get back to your original question and the rather circuitous route I've taken to get to answering it, I'm drinking Green Mountain's Nantucket Blend coffee, which is one of my just go-to smooth, drinkable, first cup of the day coffees.
You know the best part of waking up? I think we've done that before, so I'm not going to do it.
Talking to you?
But there you go. See, now you're being nice. Now you're being truthful. Now you're being honest. I like that.
That was complete sarcasm.
I've got Southern Pecan coffee this morning. It's quite good.
Now, there are a couple of different schools of thought on this. There's pecan, which makes it sound like it's a place that, you might relieve yourself. Or there's pecan.
Yes.
And I default to pecan.
Because it sounds like a captain of the Enterprise?
No? What captain does it sound like?
Picard.
Oh, see, I was focusing on the con.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. See, you're already educating me. You're a wonderful human being.
I think the only thing we've demonstrated today is that you and I both need more coffee.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
That's okay, though.
10 days to Vegas.
Oh, my God. I can't wait. So here's a little ironing story.
And Discovery all over the place, by the way.
Oh, my God. I cannot wait to talk about the Discovery stuff because I was not expecting the stuff that we got for Discovery from SDCC. I'm just going to say that right now.
So ironing story. So you were ironing your underwear and?
No. So yesterday we were just kind of relaxing, not doing much. It was in the evening after dinner. And I said, you know what? With the move coming up, I got to go downstairs. I got to start ironing all the stuff that I need to take to Vegas because I want to put it somewhere where I won't forget it, lose it, misplace it, or anything like that. Because I like to be prepared, and I usually start packing before a trip about a week before anyway. And Sue's like, "No, we're sitting here relaxing. You can't do that." I said, "Well, I need to get it done." She goes, "No." I said, "Well, when can I do it?" She goes, "Tomorrow." I go, if I say tomorrow that I'm going to go downstairs and do some ironing, you're going to give me a bunch of shit about it. So I need to get it done. And she's like, no, you can go tomorrow. So today I have to iron all my stuff for Vegas, and hopefully I won't get in trouble.
Okay, I've got a couple of questions that really just come off the top of my head here.
Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know. I really don't know. So let me see if I understand your calculus. I understand that you iron everything. I've made my peace with it. I can mock you at various times about it, but this is really more of an inquisition as to your plan. So you're going to iron the stuff, and you're going to pack the stuff, and then the stuff is going to make a 1,700-mile journey to Las Vegas or however many miles it is, and then you're going to unpack the stuff, and it's going to look like it's been in a suitcase.
No, it isn't.
So why iron the stuff?
Because then, I understand what you're saying, but if I iron it now and then if it has anything in it when I get out there and I'm going to wear it, it's much quicker to do a quick zip with just those where those packing wrinkles are than the whole shirt. Because when I iron, dude, I'm like a chemistry calculus professor with my angles and pressure points and stuff like that. I am an ironing pro, I will have to say. So when I'm in Vegas, it's just going to be a quick shoom shoom, and it's going to be all done.
Oh, a quick what?
Shoom shoom.
So, second question. At some point in the future, like years down the road, are we going to have to pack in extra days into our schedule just for you to iron in Las Vegas?
No, because being a pro at it, I'm also quick. So it'll be like shoom shoom, and it'll be all done.
So many comments, so little time.
I knew I walked into that one again. Can we just start?
That's what she said. I couldn't pass it up. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
All right, buddy.
Music for Trek Geeks is provided by 5 Year Mission. They are writing one song for each episode of the original series. Download their music at 5yearmission.net. Trek Geeks, a Star Trek podcast, is a production of Coconut Media Works, executive producer Bill Smith. For even more Star Trek discussion, check out Discovering Trek, a Star Trek Discovery companion, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and discoveringtrek.com.